Welcome back to Kinnegad for the second of the Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4 semi-finals. It's Leitrim and Offaly who will fight off to see who plays Limerick in the final after Limerick's victory over Offaly. Delighted to be joined by Leitrim legend Maeve Quinn in commentary for the second game. Maeve, Leitrim and Offaly. Leitrim have had a very, very good season so far, unbeaten, while Offaly only that defeat to Limerick. Could be a very even contest, but an entertaining one is what we're hoping for.
I would expect it's going to be very, very tight. Offaly have a few players back, I think, from last week's Camogie, and Leitrim only drew with Fermanagh, so I think it's going to be it'll be tight. It'll be hard to know who's going to win it, but hopefully Leitrim will, from my point of view.
Very unbiased commentary we're expecting from Maeve Quinn, but either way, to start off, we will give you the teams. Leitrim, starting off with Leitrim, I should say. In goals, Niamh Ryan. There's three changes in the Leitrim side. The first of which is Martina Gray wearing number 22, coming in for Rebecca Rooney. Number 21, Mary Alice Maguire, comes in for Sinead Tighe at full back. And Siobhan McCartan completes the Leitrim full back line. Half back line, Charlene Tyrrell, Claire Owens, the captain, and Carla Le Guin. Midfield sees Aisling Quinn, joined by Niamh Tighe. Half forward line, Laura O'Dowd, Michelle Guckian, and Shaylin Ward. And a full forward line, number 27, Megan McGovern, number 14, Leah Fox, and Shiva Quinn completes the Leitrim side. Over to the Offaly outfit now, which shows one change from the advertised side. That's Maria Byrne in for Mairead Daly, but we'll start off with Emer Evans and goals. Full back line of Nicole Buckley, Emer Nally, and Becky Bryant. Annie Keogh, Imelda Fleming, and the captain Roisin Innes make up the half back line. Midfield sees Emma Maher, partnered by Amy Gavin Mangan. Fiona Dempsey, Emma Hand, and Saoirse McGuinness are the Offaly half forward line. 23, as I said, Marie Byrne replaces Mairead Daly. 14, Ellie McAvoy, and Ciara Walsh, wearing number 15, completes the Offaly side that are managed by Brian O'Rourke. And of course the Leitrim side managed by Hugh Donnelly, the Tyrone man there since 2019. Maeve, you know, there's a final at stake for both sides. It's a huge day for both teams.
It is, and I think both teams are definitely absolutely gunning to get out of Division 4, so both of them would have high hopes of winning here today. And as I say, it's down to, and certainly they'll be looking at getting out of Division 4. Leitrim were unlucky last year to get out of it, and awfully weren't happy to come down from Division 3, so it's all to play for.
Indeed it is, just moments away here from Tyrone, a couple of minutes away. Of course we'll have the national anthem as well, of course, here in Kinnegad. An absolutely perfect day for football, as we saw in that Limerick versus Fermanagh game. Limerick, of course, coming out on top in that game after an epic battle in that one. They've booked their spot. It's all about who they'll play in that final now. And of course, referee Mel Kenny just going through his final processes. Look, it's set, Maeve, to be a very even contest, you know, as the PA system here. And we will just pause now for national anthem before we get the final thoughts of Maeve Quinn. There's a fine crowd in Kinnegad for the second of today's semi-finals. Maeve, put your colours to the mast. Who's going to win it?
Well, obviously I think Leitrim are well capable of winning it. I think it's going to come down to how well both backlines cope with. Both of these teams have the ability to score goals, and we saw a surfeit of goals in the first game, and I think it's going to come down to how well the backlines cope with and stop those forward lines from doing damage.
Quick check on the team's forms coming into the game. Leitrim with a 4-18 to 1-6 win over Derry. over Fermanagh. Beat Derry 1-6 to 1-4, and Antrim drew on 2-12 to 3-9. Heading over to Offaly to beat Carlow 3-15 to 7 points. Lost to Limerick on a 3-4 to 1-6 scoreline. Had a comfortable victory over London in the end in their final league game that has seen them into the semi-final. Couple of positional changes, as you see. Megan McGovern, wearing 27, has gone out to midfield. She's joined there by Michelle Guckian for Leitrim, who are in their green and gold, playing right to left. Offaly in their traditional white and gold and green as well. So Mel Kenny, the referee from Mayo, ready to get us underway here. Whistle is blown and it's up. It comes there. It's a good win from Michelle Guckian straight away. Heading towards the goal. Left-footed ball delivery into the full forward line. Battle there between Emer Nally and the full forward. It's going to drop for Leitrim now. Chance straight away. Aisling Quinn with the chance. In fact, it's Laura O'Dowd. Laura O'Dowd with an immediate score here after just 14 seconds. Laura Dowd, quick finish there, Maeve, and a very good positive start for Leitrim.
Yeah, the ideal start there. Michelle Guckian giving a lovely ball in there to the full forward line.
And it's Leitrim in possession again here. There's a push in the back of the Leitrim player on that far side. And it's Megan McGovern that has it. So it's McGovern ready to take the free. Plenty of runners around her. She's going to go back to Charlene Tyrrell. Tyrrell under pressure there, but does well to hold on to possession. Into the middle it comes now. As their centre back and captain Claire Owen switches player, and it's a good ball to Carla Le Guin. Le Guin trying to beat the challenge there of the Offaly captain Roisin Ennis. Ennis got the hand in, but it's Le Guin that holds on to possession. It's a good pass then inside to Niamh Ty, but it's back to Le Guin again, and Leitrim really starting fast here, hoping to get another score. Here it is with Ty again, back into Aisling Quinn. She scored one already. Sorry, Laura O'Dowd. This time she's blocked down, and it's Laura O'Dowd there, and there's going to be a free here as well to Leitrim. The foot came in from the Offaly defender, and Shiva Quinn likely to take this one for Leitrim. So a very, very positive start from Leitrim and a chance to double their advantage. Oh, it's going to be the free for Leitrim. Just confirmation here of who's going to take it. It's going to be Michelle Guckian. And Guckian, very impressive, 115 to her name in this league so far. And it's Guckian, just curls that one, gets the nod from the umpires. Another score for Leitrim, and Maeve, they couldn't have asked for a better start.
Absolutely excellent start, and certainly getting on the ball and getting moving it up the field fast.
So kick out now for Emer Ennis, the Offaly keeper. Referee Mel Kenny says there's another ball on the field, so that's going to have to be removed before we get back underway here in Kinnegad. Slight breeze in Offaly's favour in this first half. And it's Leitrim that have made the fast start here, and it's going to be a kick from Emer Evans heading towards Saoirse McGuinness. Good catch from McGuinness. And it's Offaly though dispossessed again. Carla Le Guin wins it for Leitrim. Wins the loose ball and makes her way forward again against Roisin Ennis. She's got Laura O'Dowd in front of her. O'Dowd does well to win it up against the challenge of Emer Nally. Still going, Laura O'Dowd. Good defending from Offaly though. And they've won it back here. Nicole Buckley picking up the loose ball, and it's Offaly. They've dropped it again. It's Laura O'Dowd, who's been very prominent in this game for Leitrim, picks it up, and it's Leitrim on the attack yet again inside the Offaly 45. Leah Fox gets the pass. It's a poor one from Leah Fox. Didn't really need to do that. And Annie Keogh picks it up for Offaly, and they're on the way now with Saoirse McGuinness. McGuinness brings it past halfway into the Leitrim 45, delivers a high one, and it's to the corner forward. Ciara Walsh didn't bounce well for Walsh, and there's been a foul on Ciara Walsh's referee Mel Kenny. A 50-50 battle from our view in the commentary box, but Offaly take it quickly now. It's in towards their number 23. That's Marie Byrne. Byrne coming out towards the 21, gets the pass away to Ciara Walsh. Walsh tries to steady herself, never really got steadied, and it's gone to the right and wide. Good pressure though from the Leitrim defence, but Offaly coming back into things, Maeve.
Absolutely. Offaly showing that they're dangerous up there, up front as well. Leitrim will have to be best attention.
As Niamh Ryan's kick out doesn't go to plan, and it's Roisin Ennis for Offaly with it. Gets the ball into Amy Gavin Mangan. Mangan with the pass, takes possession back from Saoirse McGuinness. Amy Gavin Mangan, well capable of scoring from there. Hits the post, bounces to Ellie McAvoy, but Leitrim have managed to divert the ball away from danger. They're going to work it out of their defence, and again it's Carla Le Guin who's on the run. Le Guin, that wasn't foul, gets the pass away, and Leitrim now bringing play outside the 45 metre line. Charlene Tyrrell has it for Leitrim. Into the middle it goes. And now it's into Michelle Guckian. Guckian, lovely sleight of hand before the delivery into the full forward line. Sneeve Ty gets the pass away. They're still going here. Maybe a scoring chance. Ty is through and goal. Goal chance buried into the back of the net. And a wonderfully worked goal by Leitrim. And exactly what the doctor ordered, Maeve.
Great interplay there. Great work made by Sinead Ty, interlinking with Leah there.
Yeah, Sneeve Ty with that excellent goal for Leitrim, and it's Leitrim on the attack again. They've made a very, very fast start here. It's Megan McGovern lets the pass away, and the shot comes in. In fact, it's going to be delivered in towards Ty. Good work from the Offaly defence initially, and they've done well in the end. It's Emer Nally that's come away with possession. Gets the pass away into midfield, and Emma Maher out now to Fiona Dempsey. Dempsey under pressure straight away though. Good work back there from Shaylin Ward. But Leitrim now really in fine form at the start of this game here. Offaly needs something to get back in. They nearly did it through that excellent Amy Gavin Mangan shot. Hit the post as there's a foul there on Emma Hand. And it's going to be a free to the Offaly side. Amy Gavin Mangan takes this one short. Receives possession back to Amy Gavin Mangan from Emma Maher, a midfield partner. And now it's Annie Keogh in possession for Offaly, trying to move it in, but Leitrim have plenty of players trundled back into the fence. But still in possession, Offaly managing to hold on, not making much ground. Pass comes in from Marie Byrne into Emma Maher. Maher gets the pass away again. Now going through in goals, Ciara Walsh looking for a bit of help. Walsh gives it across, but it's not a good ball, and Leitrim are back there with numbers, and it's cleared out now. And Leitrim, Shiva Quinn in possession to Michelle Guckian, off to Charlene Tyrrell. Tyrrell now on the run here for Offaly. It's still going. Chance for Shiva Quinn to deliver inside, and it's a good ball to Niamh Ty. Ty with that excellent goal moments ago, really putting Leitrim in control. Ty inside to Laura O'Dowd as well, very prominent in the opening stages. Not the best of passes there, and Amy Gavin Mangan disrupts that Leitrim attack. Good play from Amy Gavin Mangan here. And Saoirse McGuinness going to win it back now for Offaly from that clearance. Into the middle it comes to Emma Maher. Saoirse McGuinness continues her run. Good work from the Offaly half forward here. McGuinness into the middle towards Emma Maher. Maher then delivers. It's a good delivery too. Ellie McAvoy trying to win it, but it's Marie Byrne that does it first for Offaly. Marie Byrne still going. Chance now for Ellie McAvoy through and goals. Offaly needs something. They need it fast. Still going. Ellie McAvoy has been pulled back. Referee Mel Kenny says no penalty, and Leitrim clear their lines. A lucky escape for Leitrim, but now they're going to try and launch an attack of their own. Ball into the middle, and it's a good one. It's Laura O'Dowd yet again in possession here for Leitrim. Slows things down and gets blocked by Amy Gavin Mangan as a result. Gavin Mangan's away again here. Low delivery into Ciara Walsh. Walsh inside now. Chance for Fiona Dempsey. She's been pulled back, and a breathless bit of play ends with an Offaly free, Maeve.
And Leitrim very lucky to get away there twice. They've been lucky on that goal line that nothing has gone in.
Yeah, Offaly hit the post, and another chance for Ellie McAvoy. Maybe a pull on the jersey as she was going to shoot. Well, Kenny didn't think so, and he's the man that matters, but it's going to be a free now for Offaly, and it's Emma Hand that's going to take it. Emma Hand with the left boot. She scored 2-3 in this campaign so far, taking over the free-taking duties in full with Sarah Doyle on the bench. But it's Emma Hand from just outside the 21-metre line, looking to get Offaly back into this game. Moves closer to the goal with the strike. Emma Hand, and it's gone to the left and wide, and that's a big miss from Offaly, and they need to be taking those kind of chances, Maeve.
They do, and Leitrim are lucky to get away without a score going in against them there. A fortuitous foul probably out there was taken and been put wide.
So it's a chance now for Leitrim, their keeper Niamh Ryan, to clear the lines up towards Megan McGovern, but Offaly have won it. Good work from their captain Roisin Ennis as Amy Gavin Mangan into Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy, such a dangerous player, going across looking for goals here. Offaly as McAvoy comes back, they're going to settle for the point. It's an excellent finish from Ellie McAvoy. A very well worked score, Maeve.
Yeah, and well deserved. Nothing going through on the goals though, which is good to see.
From Leitrim's point of view anyway.
But Offaly taking their point, which good result for them.
Yeah, it's a badly needed score as well for Offaly as Charlene Tyrrell wins this one. Hand pass isn't great though. She's going to get lucky and gets the ball back, does Charlene Tyrrell. Good challenge though from Fiona Dempsey. Nearly wins the ball back for Offaly, but it's Martina Gray that clears it for Leitrim. Leitrim do well to hold on to possession, but it's Amy Gavin Mangan trying to win it. It's good work over there though. And they've held on to it with Laura O'Dowd. Inside it comes to Michelle Gucky. Gucky and goes long. Long delivery towards Niamh Ty. It's a very clear and deliberate attack from Leitrim, but Offaly have cottoned onto it this stage. And they've done well to win possession. It's Saoirse McGuinness that comes away into Leitrim's half, but it's a good block over there by Carla Le Guin. Falls fortuitously to Nicole Buckley and Offaly though. And they go again now with Becky Bryant. Bryant with a low one. It's a good one to Saoirse McGuinness. May leave it off to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy so dangerous so often. Met by the chance of Mary Alice Maguire, but McAvoy still going. Still Ellie McAvoy. Still manages to hold on to possession somehow. Still going Ellie McAvoy. Brilliant work from the Offaly full forward. Back to Emma Hand it comes. Emma Hand didn't win it initially. Nearly lost it. Gives it back to Amy Gavin Mangan. It's Offaly managing to hold on to possession here on the Leitrim 45. Hand pass comes in. It's a good one too towards Marie Byrne. Byrne, fierce tackling from the Leitrim defender so far in this game. Too fierce, says referee Mel Kenny. There's a free for Offaly, but Leitrim's defending has been ferocious so far.
It has, and it needs to be, because Offaly really have players that are well able to take it on there. Ellie McAvoy, if you give her an inch, she's going to dance through. So good work there from Leitrim, but Offaly, maybe we'll put this one over.
Yeah, Ellie McAvoy taking them from the left and in the middle. Strikes this one after Emma Hand's miss, and that's over the bar. Second point for Ellie McAvoy and a second point for Offaly. So there's a goal between the sides again. 1-2 to 2 points. Laura Dowd and Michelle Gucky and free, and of course that goal from Niamh Ty. The scores for Leitrim, while 2 Ellie McAvoy points on the board for Offaly as this one goes short to Carla Le Guin. Saoirse McGuinness and Carla McGuinn has the makings of a great battle down this near side here in Kinnegad. Good work from Amy Gavin Mangan, sees Offaly win this back. Chased back by Mary Alice Maguire, but Mangan inside down, and maybe a chance for Ciara Walsh in goals. Heading towards the 40, strikes it just over the bar. There's 2 points between the sides again, but there was a sniff of a goal there, Maeve.
Yes, it looked like it was heading goalward, didn't it?
Offaly will settle for the point from Ciara Walsh. 50-50 chance, she went for it. Happy with the point, so 2 point game now.
Offaly right back in this game.
Yeah, very positive start from Leitrim, but Offaly have settled. They've come right back into it, and they're starting to win Leitrim's kickouts as well. Good work from Fiona Dempsey on that far side. Emma Maher in towards Ellie McAvoy. She'll do well to keep that one in. Just too much on it from the Offaly midfielder, delivering it to Ellie McAvoy. As Maeve Quinn said, if you give that Offaly full forward line a sniff, they've shown already in this game with Ellie McAvoy and Ciara Walsh. And Marie Byrne has done some damage as well in build-up to play. So again, Offaly win the kick-out into Emma Hand onto her left foot. Decisive pass it with the hand pass to Emma Maher instead. Ellie McAvoy on the run again here. She's going to have a go off her left. Not a strong off her left though. And it's gone to the left and wide. So Offaly really starting to dominate the game.
They really are, and a few more scores. There's very little in us. They're right back there, and that could readily have been a point.
So again, Niamh Ryan taking her time with this kick out, trying to find one of her teammates. The last 3 have been won by Offaly. She goes long to the near side this time, aiming for Carla Le Guin. It's a good kick out, and Le Guin has done well to win it under severe pressure from Amy Gavin Mangan. And now she has Laura O'Dowd in pace with her. Mary Alice Maguire is inside. In fact, it's Megan McGovern, I should say, inside. It's McGovern making her way. She's going to go along with it towards Shiva Quinn. It's a good ball. Quinn has done well to win it under pressure. Gets it into Ty, back to Shiva Quinn, inside it comes again. It's the full forward there, Leah Fox looking for a foul, doesn't come, and Becky Bryant has done brilliantly well to intercept for Offaly and finds a low pass to Saoirse McGuinness. McGuinness looks in front, Amy Gavin Mangan, low back to Saoirse McGuinness. McGuinness has players inside. The player coming out with it is Becky Bryant for Offaly, wearing number 4. Well capable of coming forward with it though is Becky Bryant for Offaly. Pass to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy has options. She's gone to the right hand side. Fiona Dempsey's there, and Dempsey didn't get to it with the hands first time around. She may do so the second time under pressure quickly from Charlene Tyrrell. Dempsey zigzags her way, trying to get past Charlene Tyrrell. Gets the hand pass away instead to Ciara Walsh. Walsh coming in. Looks back outside to Ellie McAvoy off her left. McAvoy, she missed one with her left a few moments ago. She doesn't make a mistake this time. That's 4 points for Offaly, 3 of them for Ellie McAvoy. And we've a 1 point game. Great stuff from Offaly to come back into this.
Yes, it was a better angle for Ellie McAvoy, and she made no mistake there.
Well, that's a third for Ellie McAvoy. Really impressive stuff from her so far. Very good campaign to date as well. 110 before this game started. She's up to 113 in the league so far, as Offaly have won another kick out here, and it's their captain Roisin Ennis on the attack. Roisin Ennis now in towards the 21 with it. Ennis, she's going to find someone. It's Emma Hand she's looked for. It's back to Amy Gavin Mangan. She's already shown she's not She's fond of a shot, is Amy Gavin Mangan. Comes to Saoirse McGuinness. McGuinness coming on the angle. Goes high. It's kept in play though by the Leitrim keeper. And is there going to be a free? Mel Kenny, yeah. Picked the ball off the ground outside the small parallelogram. It's going to be a chance now for Offaly to level.
Yeah, outside the square.
So we're going to have another chance for Offaly. Despite that great start for Leitrim, have utterly dominated the last 10 minutes or so. Leitrim had the first 5, but the second 10 have been all about Offaly. And heading into the water break, you'd imagine after this score, it's going to be Emma Hand off the left. You'd imagine Ellie McAvoy has been so accurate so far, and Emma Hand with that miss early on, but it's an easier angle for Emma Hand, and of course closer to goal as we played 15 minutes of the first half of this LGFA Ladies Football Division 4 semi-final. Emma Hand makes no mistake, and we have a level game here. First point of the game for Emma Hand, and that ushers in the water break. So Maeve, as I mentioned there in commentary, Leitrim with a great start, 1-2 in very, very quick time. But Offaly have been patient, eventually settled into the game. Missed a couple of chances, of course, that Amy Gavin Mangan shot that cannoned off the post. But they've really come back into this, and they're full value to be back on level terms.
Absolutely, and deserve to be. Certainly this is what we're expecting, that there isn't going to be anything between these teams the whole way through. Leitrim had a great start, and Offaly have just come back and pegged it back.
Yeah, Leitrim really, a feature of their game so far, has been struggling from their own kickouts. Something they'll need to arrest fairly quickly.
Yeah, Leitrim are certainly struggling to win their kickouts. Offaly it's killing them actually.
So all square here in Kinnegad, of course, a place in the Lidl Ladies Football National League Division 4 final at stake here for Leitrim and Offaly. Limerick winning that game, winning the first semi-final in Kinnegad, I should say, earlier on, with a 4-point victory, I should say, over Fermanagh, and what was a titanic tussle. Fermanagh leading for large periods of that game, but Limerick with an excellent final quarter, seeing them home to a victory and a place in the Division 4 deciders. Mel Kenny blows the whistle to get the sides back together and back out in the field following the water break. Well, Offaly are out quick as a flash, but Leitrim still going through some final checks with their manager Hugh Donnelly, of course. Tyrone man there since 2019, Maeve. People in Leitrim very happy with what he's doing, I'm sure.
Yeah, he seems to have built a great rapport with the team, and certainly there's a great spirit in camp, and players are all making themselves available to him. No, he's a good, and I think the lockdown, there was good communication going on. You know what I mean? They really got to know each other. So yeah, very positive vibes coming from the camp.
It's good to hear. And of course, the Offaly management team of Brian O'Rourke and Danny McGarvey in situ for the first time this year. Brian O'Rourke from Coola, and of course Danny McGarvey, a Donegal man. As this kick out comes to this near side, it's a great win over there. It was a great win by, it was Aisling Quinn that won it. Great stuff from the midfielder, or Aisling Quinn playing at midfield, and that's Megan McGovern now into Shiva Quinn. Good turn from Shiva Quinn there. And just still in possession, under pressure from Amy Gavin Mangan. It was enough pressure as, there's a big collision there, and referee decides to blow it up. There's Nicole Buckley and Michelle Guckian that clashed. A 50-50 ball, no malice in it whatsoever. Both players fine. Michelle Guckian up quick as a flash, and there's going to be a throw in. Or he's given a free as the referee, Mel Kenny. So 50-50 challenge. It was Guckian that came off first, and Mel Kenny gives the free to this Leitrim side. Decides to deliver it quickly. It's not a good ball from Guckian, easily picked up by the Offaly captain Roisin Ennis. Now it's Becky Bride, plays it into midfield to Emma Maher. Has her midfield partner Amy Gavin Mangan in support, but decides to go to Fiona Dempsey and in turn out to Annie Keogh. Low one in from Annie Keogh into Marie Byrne. Byrne gets there in front of her marker. Good work from Byrne. Still going with it. Marie Byrne gets the hand pass away. Ellie McAvoy's on the move again. She's got Saoirse McGuinness on her outside. McGuinness back onto her right. Decides to give it back to McAvoy. McAvoy just a little stutter step and does Ellie McAvoy. Still going with it. Gets the hand pass away. And it's Fiona Dempsey. Dempsey shot back to Ellie McAvoy, and that's a wonderful point from the Offaly full forward. She was patient. She gave the ball off to Fiona Dempsey, came around on the angle, and an excellent finish as well.
Great build up there by Offaly. Great communication between the players, over and back till the right shot was on.
And that's point number 6 for Offaly. That's 4 of them that have come from the boots of Ellie McAvoy. 3 off her right and one off her left as Amy Gavin Mangan tries to win this one. Claire Owens has picked up the loose ball for Leitrim now, and they'll build an attack with Laura O'Dowd. Laura O'Dowd gets that pass away to Leah Fox. It's Fox on the run. Good pace shown from Leah Fox. Nearly over carried. Referee Mel Kenny says there was a tug on the jersey first, and it's going to be a free in to Leitrim. And Elda Fleming's trying to say it was Offaly's free. Thought it was for over carrying, but there was a tug on the jersey before there was ever any hint of over carrying. And it's Carla Le Guin with the ball for Leitrim. So just on the Offaly 65-metre line, Le Guin's looking at options. Niamh Tighe had made a long run out from full forward. She tries to switch it instead over to her half-back partner, Charlene Tyrrell. Tyrrell now with a ball up to Megan McGovern. McGovern gets that hand pass away. And it's back into McGovern instead. She's got Leah Fox on her shoulders. Leah Fox, Fox with the shot. It's going to drop, and it's going to drop to the left and wide. So Offaly still lead by a point. A chance for Leitrim, and just Leah Fox. Bit disappointed with how that finished, Maeve.
Yeah, a little too far out for taking that shot. Michelle Guckian was loitering in the square there. Might have been a better decision.
Yeah, it's Emer Evans with this kick out. It's an accurate one to Saoirse McGuinness. Shiva Quinn with the challenge, but McGuinness manages to hold on to it. Gives the ball back to Emer Nally. It's Nally coming out with a good hand pass from the Offaly full pack to Nicole Buckley. Into the middle it goes, and good work again from Saoirse McGuinness. Like an Energizer bunny, constantly up and down this left wing so far, but in fairness, Carla Le Guin on the right hand side from Leitrim's point of view has been the same. It's Emma Hand now for Offaly. Good turn from Emma Hand pass inside. Ciara Walsh has done well to collect. Walsh with the shot, again off balance with it. She just had more room than she thought. Decided to go with the left. It wasn't successful for Ciara Walsh. That's another wide for Offaly.
A weak shot there from her. She'd have been better off finding somebody. She was off balance.
Yeah, that's a good kick out. Much better from Niamh Ryan to find Charlene Tyrrell into the middle to Claire Owens. Back to Tyrrell again into the midfield now to Aisling Quinn. Aisling Quinn moving forward with it. Has Laura O'Dowd in a bit of space on this near side. O'Dowd just slows it down. Gets the hand pass away towards Shiva Quinn. Good take from Shiva Quinn. She just dummied Nicole Buckley there. Gave Buckley a chance of winning it, but then had the quick speed to turn it round. And it's Leah Fox with the delivery, and it's a good one to Niamh Tighe. Tighe now doesn't win it the first attempt. Good work from Nicole Buckley, but Tighe does it in the end. Looks ahead to Guckian, Michelle Guckian. Dummies to shoot off her left. She's under pressure now, gets the pass away. And it's Leah Fox that's there for Leitrim. Good challenge from the Offaly defender, but Niamh Tighe has it. Patient stuff here from Leitrim in attack. Comes back out to Megan McGovern. Shooting chance for Michelle Guckian. Half blocked down. It's going to bounce to Laura O'Dowd. But Roisin Ennis got the hand in, dispossessed the Leitrim player. And Offaly continue to hold out the Leitrim defence. Leitrim now have not scored for 24 or so minutes here. And it's Saoirse McGuinness on the run. Plays a low one over towards Fiona Dempsey. She's going to be helped though by Ciara Walsh, and Dempsey now is in front of her. Gives the pass to Ellie McAvoy, the ever available Ellie McAvoy, still going. Surely a tug on the jersey by McAvoy. Referee Mel Kenny says no. Back to Saoirse McGuinness. Low one from McGuinness. There was a foul, says the referee. Didn't signal initially, but he's given the free eventually, and a chance for either Ellie McAvoy or Emma Hand to add to the lead. There's been a bit of verbals from the Leitrim sideline, I think, and Mel Kenny isn't having any of that. So he certainly made a point of having none of that anyway as the referee. But a chance for Ellie McAvoy to put Offaly 2 points to the good. Just a few metres to the right of the edge of the D.
It's a good distance out.
So McAvoy with the strike has the distance but doesn't have the accuracy on this occasion. So that chance goes to the right and wide. Bit of a let off for Leitrim, who are really struggling to break down a resolute Offaly defence at the moment. And with just under 9 minutes of the second half remaining. There's the kick out from Niamh Ryan. That's going to go all the way over the sideline, so it's something that Leitrim will certainly need to work on at half time. Their kickouts just haven't worked, and it's going to be Fiona Dempsey to take this one. Goes low towards McAvoy. McAvoy didn't win it initially, but she has it now. And a bit of movement off her, but McAvoy's just going on her own here. Gets the pass away. Ciara Walsh through and goes. Great block back there from Carla Le Guin with a brilliant block. Brave block, just dove in front of it. The clearance is poor from Leitrim though, and Saoirse McGuinness has won it for Offaly. And Emma Hand just slowing things down as Offaly rebuild their attack. They reset and get back into position. Plenty of movement in front of Emma Hand. Just going to slow it down. Of course, Leitrim got into their defensive block as a result, as Emma Hand switches this one all the way out to Annie Keogh, the former Offaly captain. Gets the hand pass into Fiona Dempsey. There's room for Dempsey to shoot. It's Dempsey with the shot, and that's another point for Offaly. They eventually get into a 2-point lead, and at the moment, Maeve, they're full value for it.
Absolutely, it's all Offaly at the moment. Leitrim failing to make their attacks count when they do get down there. They just don't seem to be even getting shots off.
Yeah, it's after that solid start from Leitrim, very good, encouraging start. They have been pegged back by this Offaly side, who lead 7 points to 1-2, but that Laura O'Dowd has gone with that one, gone too far with it in her hands, says referee Mel Kenny. Over carrying is the call. And to be fair, I think the referee got that one spot on, Maeve.
You couldn't argue with that.
So it's going to restart with another free for Offaly and their captain Roisin Ennis, who goes along with it. Not the best of strikes, but it's going to work out towards Marie Byrne. Byrne, good movement from that free. Just getting it onto her right foot now. Going through on goal, tries to get the hand pass away. Good defending back there by Leitrim though. And it was the player that got in was Martina Gray, who finished up being fouled. And it's Leitrim now on the attack again. Aisling Quinn gets the pass away. Into the middle it goes. Laura O'Dowd gets there ahead of Ciara Walsh. And it's out to the far side again. It's a great takeover on that far side. And it was Shailene Moore that did very well to win it. But a foul there on Aisling Quinn. So Leitrim trying to finish this half as they've started it. A little ticking for one of the Offaly players after that foul from referee Mel Kenny. It's Leah Fox that has the ball for Leitrim, and the run goes, and maybe that's too far for Charlene Tyrrell. It is. Imelda Fleming has picked it up, and Emma Maher takes the pass then as Offaly work it out through NEQ. Into the middle it comes again. And it's Offaly with Nicole Buckley now, and they're making a bit of room. Buckley goes into the challenge of two Leitrim players though. And the pass comes into the middle. Emma Hand is on the run. She wasn't expecting it, Emma Hand. She'll do well to win it, but she has done very, very well there as the Ballinamere Durrow club player. Out now to Roisin Ennis. Ennis has a bit of space to run into. Soon to be blocked by Laura O'Dowd, but Roisin Ennis still going. Looking for the hand pass, Roisin Ennis. She's going to keep going maybe. Better served. Out to the right it goes to Fiona Dempsey. Dempsey back to Emma Maher now. And Offaly, patient build up. Leitrim back in their defensive block yet again, organised. Amy Gavin Mangan has a late runner though. Out to Saoirse McGuinness. McGuinness has space. She's going to deliver in towards Ellie McAvoy. It's a very good ball from McGuinness into McAvoy at the edge of the square. Goes for the fisted effort. 5th point of the half for Offaly. And despite that very, very organised Leitrim defence, Offaly still managing to find space enough to score.
Yeah, Ellie McAvoy doing very well there. Goal wasn't on, taking the point.
It's point number 5 for Ellie McAvoy. Really a thorn in the Leitrim side in this first half as Niamh Ryan takes this kick out again. Offaly are there in numbers, but Leitrim have won it there, and it's Shailene Moore that has done very, very well. Gets the pass away, but Emma Maher's there with the intercept for Offaly. And back it comes to the middle to Annie Keogh. Keogh gives it in high to Marie Byrne. Byrne now has Amy Gavin Mangan on her shoulder. Back it comes to Annie Keogh. Keogh into the middle. Out to Saoirse McGuinness, who has had such an influence in this game. Comes to Ciara Walsh. Walsh with the shot. And that's good from her angle here. Over the bar it goes. And this is very impressive stuff from Offaly in this first half. They lead 9 points to 1-2.
Lovely score there from Ciara Walsh. Nicely taken.
And really, really well worked again. Such patience in that Offaly build-up as this kick-out goes short by Leitrim. They haven't been able to win the long ones, and they've needed something here as Charlene Tyrrell takes up possession for Leitrim. Into the middle it goes, or sorry, out to the right it goes to Mary Alice Maguire. Didn't win it cleanly, but Tyrrell was there to help her out, and Leitrim now moving it forward. Here it comes to Michelle Guckian, who's moved out. Well blocked there. Megan McGovern has won it though, and under pressure goes. There was a foul though by Becky Bryant. No argument there, and there's a sub coming here. It's Leitrim that are going to make a sub, so we'll just see who the sub is and who's coming off. Final checks made. Mel Kenny got the call from the sub, so I'm going to restart with a Michelle Guckian free. Yeah, it's going to be Rebecca Rooney that's coming on. And the player coming off, yeah, it's going to be Martina Gray that's coming off. So, Rebecca Rooney for Martina Gray is the call from the Leitrim management. And Leitrim trying to just get back into this game as Michelle Guckian links up with Shiva Quinn. Inside it comes to Niamh Tai. Out to Guckian. Guckian strikes this one. It's not on target. Maybe that bit far for Michelle Guckian. Could have worked the ball in. Leitrim, they're kind of panicking now since they haven't scored in such a long time. So it's going to be a kick out now for Emer Evans and Offaly. Leitrim pushing up. Plenty of players on the kick out. And that's caused a bit of a problem there. But Roisin Ennis will win it for Offaly. And goes long out to Becky Bryant. Bryant, the hand pass now on to Saoirse McGuinness, who's had such an influence in this Offaly side. The first half, Michelle Guckian is trying to get back and has done enough to initially hold off Saoirse McGuinness, but she's gone again as McGuinness called her an Energizer Bunny earlier on. She's doing well to live up to that at the moment here as Ellie McAvoy's on the run now. McAvoy still going. Looking for some help here, still going with it to Ellie McAvoy. She dummies a shot on her left before giving it back out to McGuinness. McGuinness comes back around, Saoirse McGuinness. Amy Gavin Mangan now with it for Offaly. There's no rush, they're in absolutely no problem there. That one just over the head of Emma Maher though. And Maher will do well to keep it in. She has done so though. And Offaly will restart this attack. Emma Maher met by Megan McGovern with the challenge, but manages to evade the Leitrim number 27, still going with it. Marie Byrne is available. Byrne, just a little slip. Just stopped her from maybe getting a shot away. Byrne still going with it though. Gets the pass away, and it's good work there from the Leitrim defence. And it's Rebecca Rooney there that's won it. In fact, it wasn't. It was Carla Le Guin. And the ball comes down now towards Shiva Quinn. Quinn does brilliantly well to win that ahead of Nicole Buckley. Inside to Laura O'Dowd. O'Dowd looking at her options. Michelle Guckian is the intended target. Guckian off her left into Niamh Tai. Tai with that goal early on. Gets the pass away to Leah Fox. Fox now taking on her defender. Leitrim badly need a score. Leah Fox. Can she do it? No. Emer Evans with the save. It's still there though. It's going to fall. It's a chance for Leah Fox. Evans is there again with the save. Great save. Double save from Emer Evans. The first one was a good save. The second was an outstanding one. And it's a chance from the 45 for Leitrim. Leah Fox on both occasions denied by the Offaly keeper. Great work from Emer Evans there.
Absolutely fantastic work by the goalkeeper. I'd say Leah might have hoped that she would have got a penalty there on that, but great save by the goalkeeper twice.
Emer Evans making sure Offaly, as we head into the final minute of this half, maintain their 4-point lead as Michelle Guckian lines up this 45. She's going to go short with it into Shiva Quinn. Quinn with a lovely first time ball into Leah Fox. Back to Michelle Guckian off her left. It's a good strike from Michelle Guckian. It's hit the bar and stayed out. Comes to Laura O'Dowd. Goal chance. O'Dowd with the goal for Leitrim. Just what Leitrim needed here in the end, towards the end of the first half. It was a lovely strike from Michelle Guckian. We're going to have a check if it's a square ball though. We're going to have a check if Laura O'Dowd was in before Michelle Guckian's shot hit the bar. So Mel Kenny's going to consult with his umpire, so we may not have a goal here for Leitrim. Looked good from her angle, to be fair, Maeve.
It did. I mean, it came off the crossbar, so she was running in on top of it.
Yeah, the green flag goes up, so it's a goal for Leitrim, and it is a badly needed goal. That's a goal and a point for Laura O'Dowd, and it's just a fill up that Leitrim needed before half-time.
Absolutely, and that's the advantage of making sure you're running in on those good balls.
We saw Mairead Kavanagh do it for Limerick twice in the opening semi-final here. She got 2 goals from it. You always follow the ball in. We were all taught that as youngsters. Always follow the ball in. You'll never know what could happen. And this time, Laura O'Dowd was on the spot there for Leitrim. So that's the half-time whistle here. So just before half-time, Leitrim, a massive fill-up. It's still Offaly that lead 9 points to 2-2. It's just a 1-point lead. But crucially, Maeve Quinn, that is a huge boost for Leitrim going into the second half.
Absolutely huge boost. That goal, they really needed it after so many attempts at getting a score and not even getting a shot off a lot of the time. The Offaly backs really had them pinned down.
Half-time score here in Kinnegad in the Lidl Ladies Football Division 4 National League semi-final. It's Leitrim 9 points, Offaly 9 points, Leitrim 2-2. Join us for the second half shortly. Welcome back to Kinnegad for the second half of the Lidl Ladies Football Division 4 semi-final between Offaly and Leitrim. Offaly leading 9 points to 2-2 at half-time. But that late goal from Leitrim coming courtesy of Laura O'Dowd, giving them a route back into the game. Delighted to be joined for the second half again by Maeve Quinn. Just as I said, Maeve, Leitrim needed that goal and they needed it badly.
They certainly did, because Offaly had kept them scoreless for quite a long time. And as we said at the start of the game, it's going to be all about who's able to take their scores.
Yeah, and Offaly, Leitrim had a great start, I should say. 1-2 in the space of 5 minutes and really looked to be heading for a fine day here in Kinnegad. But Offaly, mainly through the boots of Ellie McAvoy, who has 5 points to her name in this game. They really got back into it, and then that late goal off the bar, the shot from Michelle Guckian, cannoned off the crossbar into the waiting arms of Laura O'Dowd, and she buried it into the back of the net. That first goal coming from Niamh Ty in the early stages of the game for Leitrim really put them in control. But scores from Fiona Dempsey, Emma Hand, 2 points from Ciara Walsh, and those 5 points from Ellie McAvoy, bringing Offaly right back into the contest and into a half-time lead. The other scores, of course, from Leitrim: a point from Laura O'Dowd and Michelle Guckian free. So, and of course, that goal from Niamh Ty as well. So, just waiting on Leitrim to come back onto the pitch. And Maeve, look, it's still that goal really could prove crucial in this game. 1 point game coming into the second half.
Nothing in it anymore. You know what I mean? It's all to play for. And another half, we expected it to be tight, and we're seeing great games here today. Nothing between the teams, which makes for great football. Makes it a bit nail biting, but very good to watch.
Indeed, it does. As Leitrim come back onto the pitch here, one sub during that first half, number 2. Rebecca Rooney coming on for number 22, Martina Gray, and it looks to be as you were in the second half here for Leitrim. Offaly don't look to have made any changes as well. Here's Carla Le Guin and Leah Fox, the last 2 players to re-enter the field. So of course a place in the final against Limerick awaits either Leitrim or Offaly after Limerick's victory over Fermanagh in the first semi-final here in Kinnegad. Referee Mel Kenny want to throw in here. It's Michelle Guckian at the moment against 2 Offaly players, but Megan McGovern eventually takes her place next to Guckian in midfield. Guckian will move back in to the forwards after the throw-in, but to use her height and strength to try and win this ball. Up against Emma Maher and Amy Gavin Mangan. There's a little switch there. Niamh Ty moving to corner forward. That's Guckian that has won it straight away here. Low ball into the middle towards Leah Fox, I should say. Fox still going, just bringing it up, and Fox has held up. Back to Guckian with the strike. Wonderful start to the half for Leitrim. Guckian with the ball into Leah Fox. Fox jigged and jagged around, gave it back to Guckian. A lovely finish to level the game.
Yeah, exactly the start that Leitrim needed, and Leah and Gux really do combine well there.
Yeah, and it's Guckian with her second point, left or right, not a big bother to Michelle Guckian. Beautiful striker of the ball, further evidence of it there, and we have a level game here in Kinnegad. Imelda Fleming brilliantly dispossessed by Leah Fox, and they're on the run here again. Chance now for Shiva Quinn. Quinn trying to get a scoring chance, unable to do so. She's got Shaylin Warden help. She gives it back to Guckian instead. It's Guckian with the shot. Does it have the accuracy? It surely does. 2 in a row for Guckian, 2 in a row for Leitrim. And Leitrim, they made a fast start to the first half. They've done the same thing in the second, and it's Leitrim into a 1 point lead.
And they've obviously decided they need to take more shots.
Yeah, it could be the case here. Good work from Carla Le Guin to win that one. The ball comes in low, and it's Niamh Ty now for Leitrim. The hand pass comes inside. It's Laura O'Dowd. It's inside again. Goal chance here. Back into middle. Leah Fox has it. Fox plays it back out. Guckian has it. Guckian just pops it over the bar. It's 3 in a row now for Guckian. She had 1 point in the first half. She's had 3 in quick succession here to start to the second half. 2-5 to 9 points, and in the space of 90 seconds, Leitrim have turned this whole game around.
Yeah, great start there from Leitrim. Certainly taking the more direct route this time round.
Kick out is well taken there by Annie Keogh for Offaly into the middle to Becky Bride. Offaly now reeling from that fast Leitrim start. They managed to deal with it in the first half. It's up to them to deal with it in the second. From nowhere, they trail by 2, and it's Amy Gavin Mangan in attack here for Offaly. Gavin Mangan with the delivery in towards Ciara Walsh. Walsh now has 2 players inside her, gives it low into the dangerous Ellie McAvoy. 5 points in that first half. McAvoy tightly marked there by Rebecca Rooney. I think it is getting the challenge in on this occasion. In fact, it wasn't. It was Mary Alice Maguire, and the shot comes in from Fiona Dempsey. It's going to drop short. Out comes the keeper, Niamh Ryan. She's unable to win it. Good work over there from Ciara Walsh. Battle for possession. It's going to be a free in, says the referee, and it's going to be a chance. It was Carla Le Guin that. In fact, it was Rebecca. Yeah, it was Rebecca Rooney that was the fouler on that occasion, according to Mel Kenny. So Emma Hand has the chance to put a point between the sides again. 1 point in that first half from Emma Hand. It came from a free. The angle should suit a left footer. It's right on the 14-metre line. A chance now to reduce the arrears to this minority. A single one. It's dropped. It's not gone in. It's bouncing around the edge of the square. It's well played on the line. Well kept on the line back there by Aisling Quinn. The hands went up. It was a dangerous thing to do, but she was able to pull it off. And now Leitrim come away. It's Carla Le Guin with the pass out to the far side. Into the middle it comes now, and Leitrim trying to move it up with Laura O'Dowd. In it comes to Mary Alice Maguire. Maguire unable to win it though. She's lost possession. It's Roisin Ennis. Ennis tries to switch it into the middle. It's a good ball from Roisin Ennis. And Fiona Dempsey is off Maria Byrne's shoulder here if Maria Byrne wants to give the ball in. Good challenge though from the Leitrim defender, but Marie Byrne is still there, and a needless push in the back there by Siobhan McCartan. And a chance now for Offaly from the free. It's going to be left to Emma Hand. Ellie McAvoy was motioning that she was going to take it. She's going to go around the edge of the square instead. And it's Emma Hand. She didn't have the accuracy, or didn't have the distance from the last one. She goes short this time to Ellie McAvoy. Ellie McAvoy off her left, back onto her right foot. Ellie McAvoy back to her left before passing it away. It's Amy Gavin Mangan now that's there for Offaly. Gavin Mangan just coming back on the arc, looking for help, finds it from Marie Byrne. Byrne, plenty of players out on the far side. One of them is her captain, Roisin Ennis. It's Ennis now coming down that left wing, and then before coming back, cutting back inside. Still going here with it is Roisin Ennis, looking for help, finds it in the form of Emma Hand. Ball comes out again. Awfully patient with the build-up, back to Amy Gavin Mangan. Amy Gavin Mangan met by Megan McGovern's challenge, but Amy Gavin Mangan held up by McGovern. Back it comes again to Ciara Walsh. Walsh well out from goal, finds Annie Keogh. Emma Hand indeed it was with that pass. Emma Hand back to Fiona Dempsey. Dempsey wasn't expecting that and had to take it in the end. Emma Hand looking for some runners. It's a very well organised Leitrim defence. Switches it. It's not a good pass. Nicole Buckley will do well to keep this one in. She shows her pace to do it. And she has Roisin Ennis with her. Buckley drops it. Able to hold on to possession though. Drops it again, but Buckley does it well. And it's Offaly just patient build up again. It's Roisin Ennis in possession. Ennis again. Leitrim pushing them out, no fear of the ball going anywhere near the Leitrim goal at this stage. Good work, very diligent defending. There's 13 of their players behind the ball, but Ellie McAvoy has it for Offaly. Ellie McAvoy with the shot. It's going to drop again. Out comes Niamh Ryan. A good take from the Offaly, or from the Leitrim keeper, I should say, and gives the pass away to Rebecca Rooney. The poor pass from Rooney though, and Amy Gavin Mangan is onto it in a flash for Offaly. Amy Gavin Mangan too. McGuinness, Saoirse McGuinness with this shot, but that's going to go harmlessly to the left and wide. So a long attack from Offaly. Didn't manage to get a score from it, and very good defending by Leitrim, who were ready to make another sub, Maeve.
Yeah, great pressure being put on there by Leitrim, really getting back in behind the ball. It's certainly what they need to do to stop this Offaly team from taking their scores. So
it's Sarah Reynolds in for Niamh Tighe on the Leitrim side. So Sarah Reynolds was due to start, wearing number 13, comes in for the goal scorer Niamh Tighe. So a change of approach maybe from Leitrim, the quicker players inside in the full forward line, and the target woman of Niamh Tighe comes off as that kick out is going to bounce well for Megan McGovern. McGovern with the low, and there's Laura O'Dowd in plenty of space here for Leitrim, trying to build on their 2-point lead here. Still Laura O'Dowd going, she's up to the 21. Hand pass comes, Shiva Quinn into Laura O'Dowd, maybe meant for Leah Fox. Back to Shiva Quinn, chance that comes in, and over the bar it goes. It's Sarah Reynolds immediately into the action. No problem whatsoever from Sarah. And it's a 3-point lead now for Offaly. 2-6 to 9 points. Excellent score.
Yes, very good. Sarah getting into good position there in behind support.
Sarah Reynolds quick as a flash into the action after coming on for Niamh Ty. There's another sub for Leitrim about to come on. It's Roisin McHugh who's readying herself, and there's going to be it's going to be Shaylin Ward. So Roisin McHugh is the player on. So Roisin McHugh is the latest player to come onto the Leitrim side, showing no signs. They're willing to make the changes very quickly, while Offaly yet to make a change. And this kick out now from Emer Evans goes long with it, but Leitrim have managed to win possession. A chance now. Aisling Quinn, who won it. Laura O'Dowd has it again. Laura O'Dowd 1-1 in this game so far. Gets the ball back to Aisling Quinn. Chance now coming for Michelle Guckian. She's shown what she can do all day long. You give Michelle Guckian that kind of space, all day long she'll put it over the bar. That's 5 points for Michelle Guckian, 4 in the second half. And Leitrim are really starting to take control now, Maeve.
They are really. Michelle Guckian in the ideal place there. If she has any space at all, she has great range.
Yeah, very well to come off the shoulder each time. Available for the pass every time is Michelle Guckian. And as we've seen, she has the accuracy, she has the power as well to make sure it goes over the bars. This one from Emer Evans goes short to Roisin Ennis. Ennis needs a bit of help. She finds it in the form in Nicole Buckley. Buckley, met by the Michelle Guckian challenge, manages to get through it initially. She's been fouled. Guckian, just the arm in, definite free, Mel Kenny says. No arguments even from the Leitrim side in the commentary box with that one.
Yeah, just a bit of a pull back on her arm there. Couldn't argue with that one. Good reffing.
Taken quickly by Amy Gavin Mangan into the middle to her full back. Emer Nally finds Gavin Mangan again here. It's on to Saoirse McGuinness now. Offaly needs something to get back into this game quite badly. Yet to score in the second half. Offaly led 9 points, or led by 2 points at the break. And it's a good run from Emma Han, but expertly dispossessed by Claire Owens, the Leitrim captain. And Claire Owens has been fouled. Brilliant work. Just bided her time, got the little flick of the hand in to dispossess her marker. And great work from the Leitrim captain, showing some leadership in that one. Oh, ball out to Shiva Quinn. It's a perfect ball. Has Charlene Tyrrell with her, does Shiva Quinn. And Leitrim really starting to go through their process as well now. Really starting to take control. And it's Rebecca Rooney. Gets it back to Charlene Tyrrell. Back to Rooney again. Up it goes now to Megan McGovern, and McGovern plays it into the middle now. Aisling Quinn into Leah Fox. It's Leah Fox now for Leitrim. Has been fouled. So maybe a scoring chance here for Michelle Guckian, who, judging from what we've seen so far in this second half, Maeve, she's not going to miss from here, surely.
Yeah, it's certainly just right on her range there, just outside on the 21-yard line.
So it's Michelle Guckian, 5 points overall in this game. She alone, from a scoring point of view, outside of that earlier score by Sarah Reynolds in the second half, has brought Leitrim into the lead here. It's Guckian, a little turn of the boot. It's no problem at all for Michelle Guckian. That's point number 6 for the Leitrim. Number 11, we're going to have a substitution here as well. I think it's double substitution by Offaly. And we're just looking at the subs here now. Number 26 is on. That is Michelle Mann, of course, a very experienced player on the side. And the other one is, as expected, Mairead Daly has made her way onto the field for Offaly. Hasn't played any part in the league up to now due to St. Rina's success in the Camogie, the All-Ireland Camogie, where the other player coming off is Imelda Fleming. So 2 experienced players, Mairead Daly and Michelle Mann, on for Offaly. And that will not weaken their side in any way, Maeve.
No, it will certainly add a bit of speed and ability to go through.
Yeah, it's Mairead Daly straight into the action. No surprise to see that. Delivers into the middle to Marie Byrne. Byrne does well, gets it back to Daly. Mairead Daly across to Marie Byrne. There's a scoring chance for Byrne. She brought the ball on when she really should have probably passed it. It's back to Daly now. Lovely turn from Mairead Daly onto her trusty left boot. It's blocked, but Ellie McAvoy is there. It comes back out now. Marie Byrne has it for Offaly. Decides to switch it into Fiona Dempsey. Good turn from Dempsey before dropping the ball. Charlene Tyrrell is back in a flash to get the challenge in, but Offaly have managed to hold on to possession for the moment. It's Ellie McAvoy now at the 21-metre line. McAvoy plays it across to Amy Gavin Mangan. Emma Maher comes on the run now for Offaly. It's back to the shot from Marie Byrne. It's a better strike for Marie Byrne, and Offaly are on the board in the second half. That's the first point of the second half for them, and it's a badly needed score as well. 4 points between them.
Yeah, Offaly pulling it back, and you can immediately see the effect that Maria Daly's having there on the game, straight in.
Yeah, big score that could be for Offaly as they make their way back into this game. We played 11 and a half minutes of the second half. The kick out now, though, doesn't go to plan. Maria Daly is over there, and Offaly are going to take this one quick. Daly quickly into Ciara Walsh, looking for the return ball, but it goes into the middle and into Amy Gavin Mangan instead. Gavin Mangan going with it. Back it comes to Ciara Walsh. Walsh with the pass away to Marie Byrne, fresh from that point. Chance for Amy Gavin Mangan. Strikes it over the bar. It goes on Offaly. 2 in a row for them. And Amy Gavin Mangan is always good for a score from midfield. She hit the post with a shot in the first half for goal. She'll pop that one over the bar. It's a 3-point game, Maeve.
Yeah, nothing between them again. Offaly pulling it back again, taking off the points.
So the kick out now from Nia Ryan. It's the thing off Leitrim suffered with in the first half was poor kick outs, but now they have it again to Offaly, and it's Marie Byrne. Byrne on the run here, comes back in towards the middle, looking for a bit of help, finds it in the form of Ciara Walsh. Back out to Emma Maher. Maher dummies to shoot before holding possession up, giving it back to Ciara Walsh again. Offaly and Emma Hand, I should say, in possession. Now it's Maria Daly. She knows one way only, and it's in towards goal. Ball comes into Emma Hand. Hand with the goal shot. Goal for Offaly. All square all of a sudden again, and the influential Maria Daly. It was well flagged before she came on. She creates the goal. Brilliant finish from Emma Hand, and it's all square again, Maeve.
Yeah, and great ball in there by Maria Daly, finding her own player and really selling the dummy.
Yeah, and it's 1-2 in very quick succession from Offaly to pull back that 5-point lead. They hadn't scored up to 3 minutes ago in the second half. They've certainly changed that around now, and 111 to 2-8, all square here in Kinnegad in the second of the Lidl Ladies Football National League Division 4 semi-finals. A final spot against Limerick away. It's as Offaly are given another free here. 50-50 call from Mel Kenny. Goes Offaly's way, and they've taken it quickly. Out to Marie Byrne. Byrne now moving forward with it. Fouled again is the Offaly player. And it's Fiona Dempsey over there, I think, ready to take it, but no, he's blown as Mel Kenny. And the linesman says it's on the 45, so Offaly go backwards with it to Roisin Ennis. Into the middle to Becky Bryant it comes. Out now again, it's Maria Daly, who's really had a massive impact in the space of a couple of minutes. Turned this game on its head, and she's on the run here again. It's onto her left foot. The hard pass is good again. And another goal chance. Clear. Walsh has buried it. Into the back of net it goes. It's Daly's the architect once again. And Offaly are into a 3-point lead. And Leitrim very quickly may have to do something about Maria Daly.
They do indeed. They're certainly not handling her at the moment. They're in a spot of bother there.
And there is a substitute immediately for Offaly. Off comes their full back, Emer Nally. And I think it will be Orla Whelan coming on. I think it's Orla Whelan that's already on. Well, in fact, it could be Dawn Hannon. It's Dawn Hannon, another experienced player. So Offaly aren't afraid to empty the bench either here. As Charlene Tyrrell comes out with the ball for Leitrim. Leitrim needs something to happen. There's a good block from Emma Hand. Tyrrell does well though, but no, the foot was in. A little bit of a harsh call there by Mel Kenny. There was a fair bit of distance between the Offaly player and Charlene Tyrrell there. The hand wasn't fully down, I didn't think, but Mel Kenny's the man that matters in the middle. And it's Offaly with the free, and it's Becky Bryant with possession, trying to bring play into the 45. That's the Leitrim 45. A good pass into Marie Byrne on the 14-metre lines. Marie Byrne still going with it here, looking for a bit of help. Marie Byrne, Maria Daly was coming from deep. I think Shiva Quinn is the player who's gone back to mark Maria Daly. So a man marking detailed job coming here for Maria Daly, and it's Annie Keogh doing well to hold on to possession for Offaly. Emma Maher now with possession for Offaly. Into Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy, lovely dummy onto her right boot. McAvoy still going. She's back onto her left. Still going. Ellie McAvoy gets the shot away. Over the bar it goes. First point of the second half for Ellie McAvoy. And it's her 6th overall. And that's the water break. And all of a sudden here, It's a 4-point game. Offaly really just taking full control as Mairead Daly has come on, Maeve.
Yeah, Mairead Daly has made a huge contribution there to Offaly. Really the architect of all their scores. Getting the ball and then handing it off at the right time, flicking it on. 2
beautiful hand passes for the 2 goals for Emma Hand and Ciara Walsh. Really pinpoint, accurate, into the hands of the player. There was no work needed to catch it. And then good play, in fairness, from Ciara Walsh and Emma Hand to finish off into the corners for both goals that have really made things difficult now for Leitrim.
Yeah, we've been saying all along that Offaly have the ability to do damage, and they certainly, since Mairead Daly was brought on, they've got back into it, have the upper hand now completely.
Yeah, so Daly the difference at the moment, but 6 points from Ellie McAvoy have certainly helped. She's been matched in the second half by Michelle Guckian, but Leitrim maybe need Michelle Guckian to pop up with a couple of more. We've 19 minutes and 20 seconds played, or left of this second half. There's still plenty of time to come back into it. 13 minutes, I should say, left in it. The clock here in Kinnegad has a problem with the trees, I think, from what we've seen so far. But either way, there is plenty of time for Leitrim to get back into this. And may need a goal or two to do it, though.
Absolutely, and I mean, at one stage, Leitrim were certainly doing rearguard action in terms of defence there, and Leah Fox was all on her own up sitting on the square. So Leitrim need to break out and get that ball up fast. There's a bit of soloing going on there in their own half-back line, and they would be better off getting it up faster than that, not holding it around their 45, moving it on quickly.
We're going to restart after that Ellie McAvoy point, and after the water break with a Niamh Ryan kick out on the 21 metre line. So yeah, Shiva Quinn is certainly man marking, doing a detailed job now on Mairead Daly. It's not going to be an easy task though, and Leitrim may need Shiva Quinn up the other end as well, as Niamh Ryan goes with this one. She's going to go along with it, but there's only Offaly players there, and it's Mairead Daly, the one player you don't want to kick it to from Leitrim's point of view, and that's exactly what Leitrim have done. Into the middle now to Amy Gavin Mangan. Back it goes to Marie Byrne, and Marie Byrne on the run. Offaly certainly playing with a lot more confidence since those goals. That's Ellie McAvoy now for Offaly. Back it comes to Amy Gavin Mangan, all the way back to Roisin Ennis. They're in absolutely no rush anymore now, Offaly, as Ennis delivers this one in long, and it's a good ball inside to Marie Byrne. Byrne trying to fashion a shooting chance, looking to get it onto her trusty right boot, can't do so. In the end does, blocked down brilliantly back there by Rebecca Rooney. I think it may have even been Siobhan McCartan that got in there, but either way it's Offaly attack that comes to nothing as Charlene Tyrrell in possession, tugged back surely, but gets the pass away. But the advantage was accruing, fouled by Emma Hand. A chance for Leitrim now to try and get back up the other end, taking quickly and short to Rebecca Rooney. Rooney into Charlene Tyrrell. Tyrrell, the hand pass to Claire Owens, back to Rebecca Rooney, and Leitrim really, I'll have to be a little bit patient, even though they're 4 points behind. Claire Owens coming in to 3 Offaly players. It was Roisin Ennis, Fiona Dempsey and Emma Hand, and the foul comes as Michelle Guckian takes this one quickly. It's a good ball too. Maybe a goal chance here. Developing a Sarah Reynolds, that's on. Reynolds with the pass out to Shiva Quinn. Laura O'Dowd here with the chance now. Dowd in the back of the net, it goes just like that from nothing. Leitrim are back in the game. It's another goal for Laura O'Dowd. That's 2 goals for her, but a brilliantly worked move and brilliantly finished it off as well, Maeve. Another excellent goal.
Absolutely, and great running there off the ball and great switching it across. Great work.
O'Dowd is onto it again here into Leah Fox. Is this the levelling score? Fox goes in. It's Guckian onto her left. Guckian. She's still going. Michelle Guckian. Shot saved by Emer Evans. Comes back out to Sarah Reynolds. There's a foul. Is it a penalty? Looks to be a penalty from where we are. It's inside the large parallelogram. So Mel Kenny is waiting. He's going to consult his umpires. A crucial moment in this game. There's only a point between them at the moment.
Sarah Reynolds going in very bravely there on that ball.
Yeah, Mel Kenny now, as you can see on screen, chatting with his umpire. Sarah Reynolds, the player that went to win it. A great move again from Leitrim, creating that chance. Michelle Guckian just couldn't get the ball cleanly into her hands. Couldn't get a clean shot away. Emer Evans with a great save. The ball rebounds out to Sarah Reynolds. And looked to have been, well, there was certainly a challenge went in, and it's just, interestingly, Sarah Reynolds hasn't moved. I'm not sure how injured she is, but I think Mel Kenny still hasn't made a signal. So is he going to wait till Sarah Reynolds is up and able to get back in, if indeed she is able to? But we're waiting to see what's going to happen here. Well, Mel Kenny still hasn't signalled what he's going to make a call on here. He's certainly said something. Leah Fox is coming away shaking her head.
It appears
so I think he's going to throw the ball in. So, well, it seemed to me, certainly from our vantage point here in Kinnegad, that the ball came up in the air. She was who at first was Sarah Reynolds, and then the challenge came in. So it's the legality of the challenge that we were questioning, but whether it was a foul or a penalty, it was certainly a foul from our vantage point. But referee Mel Kenny is explaining his decision now, and a throw in on the 21-metre line. So, well, Leitrim certainly not happy with that decision.
The other player did appear to come late. Sarah made it to it first, had her hands on it, but the referee's word is final.
He's the man that matters. Doesn't matter what opinion we have here or what anyone else's opinion is indeed, Maeve, but it's a throw in a crucial moment in the game. It could prove to be, though. No penalty coming for Leitrim, and it's Mel Kenny that throws the ball in, and it's Michelle Guckian trying to win it, bouncing around there. Leah Fox has it for Leitrim, though. Maybe a shooting chance still. Comes to Guckian. Guckian being tightly marked by Becky Bryant. Guckian still going, though. Still going, Michelle Guckian. Does well to get the pass away. Out it comes now. A shooting chance maybe coming for Shiva Quinn. Decides to pass it off indeed to Megan McGovern. Out it now with it is Carla Le Guin. Le Guin comes back out towards the 45-metre line. Charlene Tyrrell in possession now for Leitrim at the 45-metre line. Good pressure from the Offaly defence, forcing Leitrim back out. It's Shiva Quinn trying to get things going again. Laura O'Dowd proved to be a very dangerous player for Leitrim throughout this game. Back again to Megan McGovern. Patient build-up from Leitrim. Offaly with 12 players behind the ball. Leitrim unable to find a hole as of yet, and it's a poor hand pass. Foul came in then from Leah Fox, and Leah Fox is protesting to Mel Kenny, and she was pointing towards where Sarah Reynolds, well, where she feels Sarah Reynolds was fouled. Mel Kenny thinks different. Either way, it's a free now for Offaly, who lead by one. Just under 11 minutes remaining here in Kinnegad, and it's Offaly through Amy Gavin Mangan, getting the pass out to Michelle Mann, operating at left wing back now. Michelle Mann still going with it. Good run from the number 26, low one in towards the Offaly full forward line. And it was Ciara Walsh now finding Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy, 3 Leitrim players surrounding her quickly, so she's forced to come back outside, holding on to possession. Back to Mairead Daly it comes. Ciara Walsh then on the arc, and now it is Ellie McAvoy for Offaly. McAvoy back to midfield it comes, and Offaly again. Patient build up and absolutely no rush. They're in possession. 10 minutes remaining here in Kinnegad. Anyone's game at the moment. 2-12 to 3-8. Offaly lead in the Lidl Ladies Football National League Division 4 semi-final. Limerick have already booked their place in the final with a victory over Fermanagh earlier on in Kinnegad today, but it's Leitrim and Offaly vying for it now, and it's Offaly that have coughed up possession, and Roisin McHugh in there for Leitrim helping out, and it's Roisin McHugh trying to win again. Leaves this one though for Mary Alice Maguire. Maguire coming back into the middle to her captain Claire Owens. Owens switches play. It's not a good ball though, but it's worked out just. Annie Keogh had read it, just couldn't get the boot to it. Good work from Laura O'Dowd. Now it's Michelle Guckian. Switches play. It's a beautiful ball into Leah Fox. Great take from the Leitrim full forward. Fox to Shiva Quinn. Quinn now looking at her options, going through the middle. Shiva Quinn with the chance to level it, gives the ball off to Guckian. Guckian goes high with it, doesn't have the accuracy. It's a level game in Kinnegad. Brilliant score. Point number 7 for Michelle Guckian, but to be fair, it was laid on a plate by Shiva Quinn.
Shiva Quinn having an absolutely terrific game here today, and sticking to her task there on Mairead Daly again, but still making the difference in the going forward.
Another substitution here now for Offaly, and it's going to be Ciara Walsh. That's departing. The player coming on is number 22. That's Eve Kelly from Clara, so it's Eve Kelly for Ciara Walsh. So all square here in Kinnegad. And a low kick out, short kick out I should say, from Emer Evans to Roisin Ennis. Lovely done by Ennis now, and it's Becky Bryant in possession. Ellie McAvoy out very far from her full forward position where she started. Leitrim players and fans claiming that was over the sideline. The lineswoman here in the near side was right on the spot, so no arguing there. As Offaly out through Mairead Daly going again. Daly onto her left boot, trying to get Offaly into the lead again. Mairead Daly over carrying, says referee Mel Kenny. Leitrim's defence doing its job on that occasion. Daly looked to be wanting to go through on goal altogether, Maeve. Had the option to maybe put it over. Girl of her talent can easily pop it over from there. Kept going and was caught out with over carrying as a result.
Yeah, Carla Le Guin coming in just as she turned past the other two players. Great interception there.
Niamh Ryan's kick out though hasn't gone to plan. It's won by Fiona Dempsey. Now it's on to Emma Maher. Maher, great run from Emma Maher. Chance out to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy coming back inside. Would have been better off shooting initially. That's going to drop around the edge of the square. It's going to bounce. Niamh Ryan with the help of Charlene Tyrrell has it. And Leitrim trying to get possession away from goal. Shiva Quinn is there, and it's Quinn just getting a low clearance out. Well worked out of defence this has been. Laura O'Dowd into the middle to Claire Owens. Owens with a hand pass out some more. Megan McGovern for Leitrim. Emma Maher getting back to make sure the run isn't a fluid one, and good work from Offaly. Block from Emma Hand that's going to work out well for Aisling Quinn, and it's on again from Offaly. They're still going here. Ball comes in from Megan McGovern, looking to Leah Fox. Good work back in the Offaly defence though, and good work again. Great stuff there from number 17. That's Dawn Hannon, who's operating at full back now. Fiona Dempsey into Emma Hand. Emma Hand not fouled by Charlene Tyrrell. Initially, she was fouled second time around. I certainly think it was a foul first time. Maeve,
you would certainly have to agree with that free been given.
And EQ now for Offaly on the run. Here comes Fiona Dempsey. Hand pass into Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy very tightly marked by Siobhan McCartan. McCartan on McAvoy. McAvoy still going with it. A great run from Ellie McAvoy. She's got 6 points so far. Running out of space though. Does well to get a good hand pass away. It's Annie Keogh with possession now for Offaly. Look to have certainly had a look at the goal at Annie Keogh there. Fiona Dempsey gives it low into Eve Kelly. That's Eve Kelly now, just on the pitch, replacing Ciara Walsh. Eve Kelly still going here. 4 Leitrim players surrounding her. In the end, it's left back for Offaly to Annie Keogh. Blocked down, and Offaly have coughed up possession. Leitrim on the run from Michelle Guckian. Guckian's been fouled, and Leitrim play the advantage, and they're away here with Megan McGovern. Emma Maher's trying to get a hand in quickly. Emma Hand indeed it was. That was there. Guckian has it now. She's looking at her options. Gives the low one across to Laura O'Dowd. They've linked up so well throughout this game. There's a player coming on the right hand side. That's Carla Le Guin for Leitrim. Carla Le Guin. Good work from Emma Maher, who's gone very quickly across the field. She was trying to block down Megan McGovern a moment ago, but Nicole Buckley is there for Offaly. It was Laura O'Dowd trying to win it. Buckley's come up with it initially. Good work from Laura O'Dowd, but Roisin Ennis has managed to come away with possession off to Marie Byrne, who's operating very deep now, but she's lost it. Good work from Aisling Quinn. And it's Leah Fox now. Leah Fox has been fouled. A definite foul on this occasion by the Offaly captain, Roisin Ennis. And I think Maeve, she knew exactly what she was doing there to stop that attack. Good work.
Absolutely.
Good work from Offaly's point of view.
And the right place to foul, absolutely, and not to Leah Fox go on a run. But this is turning out to be a terrific game between both teams here.
Absolute cracker here to follow up from that Limerick Fermanagh game, which was an absolute cracker as well. So showing the high standard of Division 4 football this afternoon. The top 4 teams in this year's league really showing up on semi-finals day here in Kinnegad as Michelle Guckian goes on the move yet again here for Leitrim. At the 50-50 ball, Guckian has it on the ground. Over carried, said Mel Kenny. Leitrim were hoping for a foul. It wasn't coming on that occasion. Guckian was surrounded by Offaly players, and it's been brought forward maybe for a bit of verbals, a bit of mouthing at the referee, Mel Kenny, and he's brought it forward. So in the final stages of this game here, and it's Offaly on the attack. Becky Bryant in possession. Good work from Bryant to beat her marker, but she's coughed up possession there, and it's well won on the ground by Leitrim on that occasion. Aisling Quinn again, as Maeve Queen is quick to point out. Her niece went doing brilliantly with that one as well. So it's Carla Le Guin.
No.
with the free. And it's 50-50 ball. Claire Owens has done very well to win that one. It wasn't the best of the passes from the free. And now it's Charlene Tyrrell. And it comes to Leah Fox, who's come very deep to win possession. She's met by the challenge of Michelle Mann. It's a free. Advantage is being played by referee Mel Kenny. So Leah Fox has it, and there's no movement in the Leitrim attack here. She's looking to see where she's going to put it. Back to Charlene Tyrrell. Leah Fox has to go, but Tyrrell's past the Claire Owens. And maybe a few nerves setting in here, Maeve. And the final stages of this game. We've 3.5 minutes left here at Kinnegad. It's all square. Leitrim 3-9, Offaly 2-12, and a pulsating Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4 semi-final. Annie Keogh has one possession back for Offaly, and they're on the move here. Annie Keogh still going with it. Still a great run. She's trying to chase down by Aisling Quinn. Back to Ellie McAvoy it comes. McAvoy had made a run out from full forward to try and help out Annie Keogh, and she's eventually won possession for Offaly. It's good work for Mary Alice Maguire. Emma Hand has her runner on her left, decides to go into the middle instead, and you can't blame her as Marie Byrne takes it. Chance now for Emma Hand, that bit far out for Emma Hand to shoot. Back to Ellie McAvoy. They're going to try and work it in here are Offaly. Ellie McAvoy, if any player can find a bit of space there, it's Ellie McAvoy with a wonderful score. It looked like nothing was on. She found a yard of space. She didn't even try and curl it. Hit it dead on the money, and that's the lead score for Offaly.
Absolutely, and I'm failing to understand why Leitrim didn't let that last ball in instead of playing around in midfield with it.
That's number 7 for Ellie McAvoy, and that's Offaly into the lead. 7 points for Ellie McAvoy, 7 points for Michelle Guckey, and a shootout between the number 14 for Offaly and the number 11 for Leitrim, as Leitrim get ready to make another substitution here. It's number 23, Caroline Doherty from Kiltubrid. I think that's on. It's not. Indeed, it's Emma McGovern that has come on. Just a bit of a tricky one on the jerseys from our angle here in the commentary box, but that's Emma McGovern on. I didn't see who came off, Maeve. That was maybe Laura O'Dowd, but Offaly have won it from the kick out again. Chance here, it's Eve Kelly through and goal. Kelly straight at the keeper. Big chance for Offaly maybe to put this game to bed with just 2 minutes remaining, but it's Leitrim that have possession now, and it's the recently introduced Emma McGovern that has it. Out to Shiva Quinn, low ball up the line towards Leah Fox, but Annie Keogh is there. Annie Keogh has kept the ball in play as well here, so Offaly through Becky Bryant coming away down that far side. Becky Bryant, back it comes now, and Ellie McAvoy showing what is at stake here, has made it all the way out to midfield now. So much at stake here for both sides. It's Ellie McAvoy still on the run, has plenty of support with her, takes the pass to Marie Byrne, switches play out to her captain Roisin Ennis. Ennis now coming back inside. We're running out of time here. 1 minute and 16 seconds on the clock here in the scoreboard in Kinnegad. The ball is in towards Amy Gavin Mangan, who's now operating at full forward. Amy Gavin Mangan has been fouled. Offaly will be a little bit disappointed that she probably wasn't let go with that. The advantage was given by Mel Kenny. Amy Gavin Mangan was still on the run there. But either way, Offaly can slow things down now with this free as Shiva Quinn comes off here. So it's another change for Leitrim. And the substitute coming on here for Offaly, for Leitrim, is number 29, Elise Bruin. Elise Bruin is on the field now for Leitrim. So it's Emma Hand with the free for Offaly. They lead by 1. She's taking it short to Ellie McAvoy, the right player on the ball from Offaly's point of view here. Ellie McAvoy going with it. Still going. Ellie comes back outside. Has plenty of support in the form of Annie Keogh. She decides not to go there. Emma Hand is with her. Amy Gavin Mangan is with her. Offaly playing keep ball with 35 seconds left on the clock. Back it comes to Nicole Buckley. Buckley on the run here. Leah Fox with the challenge, and another good challenge from Leah Fox. A foul, says referee Mel Kenny. And certainly Leitrim aren't agreeing with that one. The ball's going to be brought forward as a result. 20 seconds left here, Maeve. Leitrim running out of time.
Absolutely, and looking like they're Offaly are just keeping on the pressure, playing keep ball and putting the pressure on. One can see them getting another score.
Yeah, and it's Ellie McAvoy that's going to take it. Oh, she's looking like she's going to have a go. I don't think so somehow. May go short. She's going to give it. No, she is going to go for it. Ellie McAvoy with the strike. It's going to drop. And it's caught back there by Charlene Tyrrell. And out come Leitrim. Time on the clock here in Kinnegad is up. Here's Elise Bruin winning it. Leah Fox now, maybe just one chance for Leitrim to come forward with it. They need the ball up quickly. Out it goes to that right hand side. That's McGovern. Emma McGovern challenging with it. Referee Mel Kenny says there was no charge, and McGovern still going with it. She's been fouled as well. Leitrim now needs something. It's that bit far maybe for a shot from Michelle Gucky, and she has whatever wind to her advantage. What is here in Kinnegad, it's nothing really that's going to help her too much. They go short with it. It's Sarah Reynolds has it now for Leitrim. Comes across to Charlene Tyrrell. Leitrim need a score here and they need it quickly. Aisling Quinn out to Michelle Guckian. Guckian trying to create a bit of space. Guckian with the shot. Guckian with the leveller. Leitrim have level in injury time. Extra time is coming here in Kinnegad. Wonderful score again. Point number 8 for Michelle Guckian. What a score. And that is surely full-time whistle coming from Mel Kenny. Time surely up here as Emer Evans with the kick out. And the full-time whistle goes. What a leveller. What a finish to an absolutely outstanding game here in Kinnegad. The first semi-final was great, Maeve. This has somehow surpassed it. That wonderful finish from Michelle Guckian has brought us to extra time, which will give us a chance here in Kinnegad to take a quick breather. We certainly need it. 2:13 to Offaly, 3:10 to Leitrim. Join us for extra time shortly. Welcome back to Kinnegad, where it's extra time here between Offaly and Leitrim. Leitrim 310, Offaly 213 at the end of a pulsating 60 minutes. We're just readying now for extra time. 2 10-minute periods. And before what we could see penalties, it's Limerick waiting in the final after their victory over Fermanagh earlier on today here in Kinnegad. Last gas point by Michelle Guckian has seen this game go to extra time, and it really is Maeve Quinn who's of course joining me again in commentary for extra time. Maeve, we said before the game it was anyone's game, we said at half time it's anyone's game, full time it was anyone's game, it's still anyone's game.
Yeah, your guess is as good as mine. Two very evenly matched teams here, and just about who takes their scores and what backline is going to be able to keep the pressure on and keep them corralled.
It's going to be Leitrim from left to right. They're green and gold. We're Offaly in their white, green and gold from right to left. So referee Mel Kenny from Mayo getting ready to get us back underway here in Kinnegad. A topsy-turvy game from both sides of views. Really entertaining, exciting, and more importantly, high quality game that we've seen here. And it was the same between Limerick and Fermanagh in the opening semi-finals. Michelle Guckian back in action, left-footed delivery, and it's a low one into Leah Fox. Fox is out there first. Chance now maybe for Leitrim to get the first score of this half. Look to find Michelle Guckian again, but Annie Keogh was on top of that quickly, and the ball now is with Mairead Daly for Offaly. Daly with room to run into is a dangerous proposition. Daly still going here for Offaly. Mairead Daly still going. Wonderful run from Daly. Goes with the shot over the bar. It goes from Mairead Daly. Second point since she's come on there just early in the second half. Changed the whole game. Leitrim were in full control when Mairead Daly came on. She created 2 goals in the space of 2 or 3 minutes to bring Offaly into the game and in front, and she's got the opening score of extra time there as well. Kick out now from Niamh Ryan. It's won by Amy Gavin Mangan, and Daly is there again to Roisin Ennis, the captain of this Offaly side. Eve Kelly now in a bit of space for Offaly. She's running towards goal. Eve Kelly running in the middle, goes back to Roisin Ennis into the middle again. Foul on Eve Kelly, says referee Mel Kenny. So chance for Offaly to go 2 clear here, and it's Ellie McAvoy who scored 7 points in regular time on the 21-metre line. And Maeve Quinn, you'd imagine this will be within her compass.
Yeah, it seems to be in just the right spot for her.
So McAvoy off the right boot with this one straight as an arrow, and over the bar she goes. So another score for Ellie McAvoy here. It's a free. It's point number 8, and that's 2 points for Offaly here at the start of extra time. That has given them a bit of control in this game. Niamh Ryan, also Leitrim minor goalie, taking this kick out, and there's 2-on-1 there, and it's Offaly that have come away with it again. And it's Roisin Ennis winning possession. Mairead Daly was there again for Offaly. She's there again now with possession. Amy Gavin Mangan coming on the arc, playing this one into the full forward, and should be dealt with back there, and it is done by the Leitrim defence. And it's Rebecca Rooney with the hand pass out now to Charlene Tyrrell. And Aoife Carey is on the pitch for Offaly, so that's another substitution.
2 halves
there at the start of extra time. Aoife Carey is on, as Leitrim struggle to get away here from their own 21-metre line. It's good pressure from Offaly. Switch of play now to there. It's Mary Alice Maguire. Mary Maguire getting this one back. Good work over there by Rebecca Rooney. In fact, that's Carla Le Guin in possession. Le Guin's been fouled by Annie Keogh. A little tug on the shoulder. And it's a free out for Leitrim. But very good work from Offaly.
Yes, and Offaly last week against London did a very high press, and they're doing the same again and putting Leitrim under pressure to get that ball out of their own backline.
And they're struggling to do so. It's Carla Le Guin into the middle to her captain Claire Owens. Out to the left it goes. And the foot pass now coming to out to eventually to Charlene Tyrrell. Tyrrell delivers this one, looking for the run of Emma McGovern. It's Emma McGovern has it here. She's been fouled. So it's Aisling Quinn has the ball in her hands now for Leitrim. Leaves it there for Michelle Guckian. And Guckian, I'm not sure why she's taking this one. It could be better served with her in and around the goals. Gives the low ball in towards Leah Fox. Maybe that's why. Good low ball for Leah Fox. And a battle for possession there. That's going to be a throw-in ball. And Mel Kenny opting to throw the ball in. Leah Fox gingerly getting up. Maybe a problem with her shoulder. It's going to be Michelle Guckian anyway. Battling with Emma Hand for this one. The two number 11s squaring up against each other. So it's Offaly leading by 2. Guckian's won that one though for Leitrim. Gets the hand pass away out to that side. And Sarah Reynolds has it. Reynolds back into the middle. Chance maybe here. Hand pass isn't the best. It's worked out okay though for Aisling Quinn. Michelle Guckian now, and Offaly will surround her. Out to Elise Brown. Out to the right hand side now to Carla Le Guin. Well capable of popping over a point is Carla Le Guin, but this time it's going to drop short in and around the square. Goal chance. Still in there for Leitrim. Just bobbling around the square. It's anyone's ball. Back it comes, and the shot comes in the end from Roisin McHugh, and it's a poor one from Roisin McHugh. There was a sniff of a goal there for Leitrim. Just didn't bounce into the right hands, Maeve.
No, and maybe a fist over the bar might have worked there, but good to see the pressure being put on.
Yeah, they've gone short with the kick out, and there's a chance now for Leitrim. Leah Fox dummies. Inside it comes to Guckian. Guckian with the chance. Guckian shot. Oh, that's blocked and it's gone wide. It's gone wide from Michelle Guckian in the end here on to the right and wide. It's gone blocked, I should say. It's a 45 chance here for. It's a 45 chance for Offaly. Or sorry, for Leitrim I should say. It's Michelle Guckian that will take it. So Michelle Guckian with this 45 for Leitrim. Goes backwards with it. It's not a good one. It's worked out okay though to still have possession. Challenge from Emma Hand. Aoife Carey trying to help her out, but they've held on to it initially. Leitrim surely a foul. There's a foul. Oh, it's not a foul. He's given a throw in, I think, here has the referee Mel Kenny. There is a collision between Claire Owens and I think it's Emma Hand, so probably a throw-in ball.
Well, Leitrim have possession, so probably just restart. Leitrim having possession.
Leitrim have possession there, of course. Mel Kenny just checking on the welfare of a couple of players there as Fiona Dempsey comes off the Offaly side. And the player coming on, I think it's Ciara Walsh that's come back on. No, it's number 24 and it's Sarah Doyle. So Sarah Doyle eventually introduced into this Offaly team. Sarah Doyle has 1-8 to her name in this league so far as Emma Hand comes up. Seems to be okay after that. There's Sarah Doyle. So a dangerous player to bring on at this stage for Offaly. An Offaly side that lead 2:15 to 3:10 here with 4 minutes of the first period of extra time remaining. It seems that Claire Owens is going to be okay as well. Up she gets. So referee Mel Kenny explaining what's going to happen next here. It's going to be Michelle Guckian to deliver it in. And Guckian looking at her options, goes short to Claire Owens. Guckian now, the hand pass inside, and it's a good one. On the run now is McGovern. McGovern with a low one in, and Offaly are there in numbers. Their captain Roisin Ennis comes away with it. It's a long delivery from Ennis. Emma Hand has done very, very well to win it. Emma Hand now for Offaly on the run. They lead by 2. Leitrim needs something to get back into this, need a bit of a spark. She's over carried though, says Mel Kenny. Emma Hand was looking at her options and forgot how many steps she'd taken, and this one is taken quickly now. Leitrim trying to just get something going here, and there's over carrying as well there. It's poor play on that occasion. That was Roisin McHugh, I think it was, that was blown up, and just not what Leitrim needed there.
A bit of hesitation on both sides there, players second guessing themselves.
Yeah, and Leah Fox for a little indiscretion there. Just kicked the ball away from the Offaly players. She tried to, got ready to take the free and it was moved up. So a low one in now towards Eve Kelly. Eve Kelly on the run here for Offaly. She's got Marie Byrne with her. Kelly's going on her own though. Eve Kelly chance with a shot, and that's not going to be on target from Eve Kelly. Tails to the right and wide. Chance for Offaly to go 3 clear, but Doesn't happen on this occasion. And it's going to be a kick out for Nia of Ryan, and Ryan's kick out is a good one to Charlene Tyrrell. Into the middle it comes. Long clearance by Leitrim. That's a good challenge back there, and Offaly have come up with possession yet again. Off they go up the middle it comes. Chance now, good running here. It's Michelle Mann involved. Back to Ellie McAvoy. She's got Michelle Mann with her again. Ellie McAvoy has Eve Kelly in a bit of space, decides to go backwards. And there's going to be a free for Offaly. Siobhan McCartan blown up for a strong tackle, I think is what we'll call it here. But the hand was in a few occasions there, Maeve. Not too many disappointments with that call.
No, bit of slapping. You're not allowed to put it in, I'm afraid. Might get away with it, but...
Ellie McAvoy with the free. McAvoy hasn't struck that one well at all. Just outside her comfort zone, and it was clear from that one. So Offaly missed 2 chances to go 4 clear. We've a minute and a half left to play in the first period of extra time in this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4 semi-final. We're Limerick awaiting the final. Offaly and Leitrim battling it out here in Kinnegad as well in an epic contest. The first game was good. There's been a push in the back of one of the Offaly players. I think Leitrim thought they had a line ball there, but they've been told otherwise. Maybe a push out over the end.
You couldn't really argue with that. She was helped out over the line, it has to be said. And
helped out illegally as well, I think, more importantly from Kilkenny's point of view. It's Marie Byrne now that has the ball for Offaly. Fern is free. That's going to be thrown in now. Oh, it was given a free, in fact. Now the thrown after just delaying with that free. We did Marie Byrne. And it's Charlene Tyrrell with possession now for Leitrim. 40 seconds of extra time, or the first period of extra time remaining here. It's Offaly still lead, 2:15 to 3:10. There's been a foul. Looked like Offaly were in maybe for a goal that would really finish this game, but there's been a foul on the Leitrim player. I think it's Charlene Tyrrell that's down. And
she looks like she's in a bit of bother there.
Yeah, Charlene, she's up. She's maybe winded. She's certainly telling Mel Kenny, the referee, what she thinks of the challenge she just faced. Well, she seems to be okay, and that's the most important thing, as they go backwards towards Nia O'Brien with the free. Half time and extra time here. We thought there was more time left here, but Mel Kenny has told us otherwise. The clock says different. So at the half time in extra time here in Kinnegad, it's Offaly leading Leitrim 2:15 to 3:10. Join us for the second half shortly. Perfect. Welcome back to Kinnegad for the second period of extra time in this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4 semi-final. It's been an epic contest between Offaly and Leitrim so far. Limerick await in the final after their earlier victory against Fermanagh here in Kinnegad, but it's Offaly that are 2 points clear here heading into the final 10 minutes. If they're level after these 10 minutes, it's penalties. And the way this game has gone, Maeve Quinn, it would not surprise either of us here if it's penalties is what we end up with.
Yes, we could be having a free-taking kick out at the end of it, but Michelle Guckin winning that again.
Yeah, and it's Leitrim on the attack immediately here with Sarah Reynolds. Pass comes across now to Megan McGovern. McGovern with possession here. And Leitrim still in possession. On that far side, it's Emma McGovern. Back to Megan. Emma has it now again. Steps inside. Little bit of a flop. The free is given though. Yeah. The McGovern sisters combining well. Here, and Emma just really took that hard challenge there. Didn't seem to be too much in it, but she really has come off second best from it. So chance immediately for Michelle Guckin to get her 9th point. She's 8 points, of course. She was the girl that brought us to extra time here with a fantastic strike, fantastic shot at the very, very end of this contest in regular time. That was her 8th point. She's looking for point number 9 here. Whenever Emma McGovern is able to continue, or whenever a substitution maybe could make, because Emma's in a bit of trouble here, mate.
Yes, it does look like she is. It didn't look that bad, but she certainly seems to have taken a hard knock.
And judging by the amount of players that have moved away from it, it could be a very, very serious injury here for Emma McGovern. Just judging by the way the players have moved away from it,
I think
certainly giving her a fair bit of space.
I think Michelle Guckin was looking to have a chat with some of the Leitrim players, but Offaly aren't having any of that and sticking close to them.
Yeah, hopefully Emma McGovern is okay here, but we're certainly going to have a delay in Kinnegad. Yeah, I think there's been a signal here that a stretcher may be needed, or certainly a substitution may be needed here. The ambulance has been called for here, so a very serious injury for the Leitrim number 26 here, Emma McGovern, and it's a big shame anytime you see something like this. The Belnamore, Sean Heslin's club girl, and both teams have been called in by their respective management teams here, so we're in for a delay here in Kinnegad in extra time. We just played 34 seconds of the second period of extra time, and there's a free here for Leitrim, but on the more importantly than that is the health and well-being of Emma McGovern, who just seemed to land badly. Maybe her knee stuck in, we're not quite sure. We couldn't see it even on the screen next to us here what had happened, so the ambulance is out there and we'll just hope.
It certainly looks worrying. She's certainly not moving much, so nearly say hopefully it's only something broken, but it does look like that at least, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not good news. Anytime you see the ambulance come on, it can't be for good things. Hopefully it's just a precautionary measure as we view here. We don't have any view of what's going on. The ambulance is curtailing our view here in Kinnegad. So, as I mentioned, 34 seconds of the half played, of the second period of extra time, I should say, and it's Offaly leading by 2. As I mentioned, more important is the health and well-being of Emma McGovern, who's, I think, landed awkwardly is the only way I can see it from her vantage point anyway.
Yeah, she seemed to take a bang and then hit the ground.
So Maeve, when we do eventually come back, hopefully all will be okay for Emma. It's going to be a free for Michelle Guckin. It'll put a point between the sides again. Anyone's game, it still will be.
Yes, it's very close between these two teams, and it did look in the first period of extra time there that Offaly were slightly getting the upper hand in terms of their ability to get in scored. They just looked that little bit more dangerous, but this should be one that Michelle Guckin will put over at her ease, but you can never count that chicken until it's hatched, but hopefully, you know what I mean, they will at least come off with a point from it. Awfully out warming up. Leitrim coming out on the pitch now too, so hopefully Emma will be okay.
Yeah, that's the most important thing here is that Emma McGovern is okay. Referee Mel Kenny is over there as well, checking on things. But both sides just going through the warmers, trying to stay warm.
Trying to see there who Leitrim are bringing on instead of
Could be Laura
Emma.
O'Dowd maybe coming back on. She had a very good game.
You have Roisin Fowley, Amy Fowley as well, who haven't been on yet, who are both good options as well for bringing on also. And Laura had a great game in terms of the amount of work she did and the scores she took.
Could also bring on Niamh Ty back on, got that early goal, a different option in the Leitrim full forward line as well. So I'm just awaiting to see what happens next really here in Kinnegad. We'll keep saying it, most paramount thing, the only thing that really matters is the health and well-being of Emma McGovern, who was fouled and then fell what we think fairly awkwardly. We're not sure why. Maybe the knee stuck, could be a knee injury, we just don't know at this stage, but certainly a serious enough injury for the ambulance to be called over from the side, and it's good to see the ambulance here as well. Very, very important that is the case.
Great facilities here at Kinnegad.
Yeah, fantastic setup, fantastic setup. And we can't lie, we've been well looked after with teas and coffees and water and everything else as well here. So thanks to all in Kinnegad for their hospitality throughout this afternoon's contest. Limerick, of course, winning the first game against Fermanagh, an epic contest that was as well. Two fantastic games here in Kinnegad this afternoon. And it's Limerick that will play the winners of this game. Limerick with beating Fermanagh 4-10 to 3-9 with a brilliant final quarter. And in this game, it's just been to and fro from the very start. Leitrim at 1-2 very early on here. Looked to be flying along, but Offaly came straight back into things as the second half wore on. And the introduction of Mairead Daly gave Offaly the biggest boost possible. And she created 2 goals that got them into the game. And the other way here from that, we just see now Emma McGovern's mum coming onto the pitch as well to check on her daughter's welfare, but as well even at that now, Megan McGovern, who's been outstanding for Leitrim midfield, will surely be distracted as well with the injury to her sister.
Yeah, and she's had a very strong game. She's been really doing well at midfield there all the time, in the game the whole time, very consistent throughout the game. Hopefully though that Leitrim will get focused on this and from my point of view of course and they can make it something happen here. But yeah, certainly nothing between the teams, and Offaly have that ability to peg up the point after point.
We're going to just take a quick break now while Emma McGovern is tended to on the field here. Join us back in a few minutes, hopefully, for the remainder of this Lidl Ladies National Football League Division 4 semi-final clash, where Offaly lead Leitrim on a 2-15 to 3-10 scoreline. Welcome back to Kinnegad here, where Offaly lead Leitrim by 2 points, 2:15 to 3:10. We've had a delay, an injury delay due to Emma McGovern getting hurt there. She was fouled, completely unintentional injury. I think it's her knee problem that she has suffered here, but hopefully being okay. We're ambulance still on the pitch here in Kinnegad, but Emma is now in the ambulance, so play will probably resume fairly quickly here as the ambulance gets ready to go. Here, Amy Fowley, I think we think is the player to come on for the Leitrim number 26 herself, a sub on this side, so hopefully all okay, and the injury isn't as serious as it looked for Emma McGovern. Play will restart with a Michelle Guckian free, and I said it, Maeve, I said it already. Our thoughts for first and foremost on the health and well-being of Emma McGovern.
Absolutely. Hopefully now it isn't as bad as you say as it looks, although it does appear to be fairly serious from what we're seeing anyway.
Yeah, so with 34 seconds of the second period of extra time in this semi-final played, it's Offaly leading 2:15, 2-3-10. And a very tight game throughout. Offaly in a huddle over there. Leitrim are going through warm-up exercises to keep themselves warm. Offaly seem fairly happy to just chill out for the moment and see what's happening here. But
yeah, temperatures are dropping at the moment here. It's not too warm.
Yeah, dramatically in the last 10 minutes. It really has got cold here in Kinnegad, and that's the same for both sets of players. But more importantly, again, I'll say it, Emma McGovern is the first and foremost. Her health is really all that matters when you see something like this happen on a field. The result and score is immaterial. It's the health and well-being of the players. As the ambulance leaves the field here in Kinnegad, hopefully Emma McGovern will be back in action soon enough for Leitrim. So we will restart with a Michelle Guckian free on the 14-metre line. A chance for Leitrim to get back into this game, make it a 1-point game. Leitrim still in a huddle there. That Mel Kenny with the whistle. So there has been a long break here of about 15 minutes or so due to that injury.
Certainly interrupted people's concentration for a while there. We'll wait to see who has been able to keep focused.
Well, Michelle Guckian is surely a player that has 8 points so far in this game, but like anyone else, she's human. It's a tricky angle for a right-footed kicker. Oh, she's gone with the outside of the boot. It's hit the post and gone to the right and wide, and that's a vital missed chance for Leitrim. Had to go with the outside of the boot, given the angle. It was a very tricky one, and it's hit the post and gone wide, and Emer Evans will get us back on our way with this kick out. It's not a good one from Emer Evans, and the chance comes now for Leitrim. It's Leah Fox in possession, steps past Dawn Hannon, back to Guckian. But Guckian off her left, she's gone high with it. It's gone nowhere though from their point of view. Ball dropping around, anyone's ball at the moment. Battle for possession on the ground. Amy Gavin Mangan is coming away with it. She's been fouled by Michelle Guckian.
A bit of a snapshot there from Michelle. Might have been better to Leitrim need to just have enough time to get back into this game, not panic just yet.
And out comes Becky Bryant with it for Offaly. She's lost possession, does well. First time pass to Michelle Mann, and it's Michelle Mann now on the run for Offaly. Gets the pass away to Mairead Daly. Challenged there by Elise Bruin, but still going with it is Mairead Daly. Daly gets the pass away to Ellie McAvoy. McAvoy, such a dangerous player throughout this game. Good work though from Mary Alice Maguire, and she's been blown up for over carrying. Great work from the number 21 who started at full back from Leitrim. Has been solid as a rock there despite the attentions of Ellie McAvoy, who's been outstanding. No one could have marked Ellie McAvoy at times, and Leitrim have coughed that one up. Aoife Carey adjudged to have fouled Charlene Tyrrell. I think Charlene slipped there, and maybe a lucky one for Leitrim.
Well, certainly a let off for Charlene there. I think she'll take it, I'm sure.
No, you said we'll. It's Leitrim now with possession here, and it's Rebecca Rooney. They're wearing number 2, but did not start the game. Rebecca Rooney. Pass comes now, and on the run again here. Mary Alice Maguire as well into Guckian. Michelle Guckian now looks at options. A good ball into Megan McGovern. Her sister just carried off, injured there in the ambulance. Megan McGovern has fouled the ball, played it on the ground, pulled the Offaly player down, is the opinion of Mel Kenny, and Offaly still lead by 2.
Great work there by the Offaly back in that case.
And Offaly coming through it again now. Foul on Ellie McAvoy. Playing very deep on that occasion. Ellie McAvoy. It's kind of Offaly need her everywhere at the moment. Quickly taken by Amy Gavin Mangan. Lucky escape for Offaly and Marie Byrne. Now it's into Sarah Doyle. Eve Kelly, in fact, has it, drops it, but Emma Hand is there. And Offaly on the attack inside now. The Leitrim 45. Pass inside to Kelly. Now it's off to Aoife Carey. Carey with the shot. It's not a good one from Aoife Carey. Just that little bit too far. Goes to the right and wide. A pot shot. And Offaly with pot shots. They'd be better off working the ball in. They showed at the end of the game where they went for a couple of pot shots in regular time that Leitrim were able to pull them back. And Leitrim lucky to get away with that short kick out as well. Charlene Tyrrell to Claire Owens. And out it comes now to Elise Bruin. Bruin going with it. Good run from Elise Bruin, wearing number 29. Great run. Emma Hand doing her best to stay with her, but it's a very good run from Elise Bruin. Maybe just took it on that little bit far in the end. And Offaly have come up with this one. Is it going to be a free? Mel Kenny has blown the whistle here. It's an injury to an Offaly player now following that challenge. I think it's Don Hannon that's down.
Looks like he's throwing it up, is he?
Yeah, it's going to be a throwing ball. Yeah, Don Hannon, the player that was down. And a chance now, maybe Leitrim. Throwing ball. And it's going to be Michelle Guckian and Emma Hand again, I think, renewing their rivalry from these throw-ins. And it's Guckian, not surprisingly, winning it.
Getting the best of them.
And Guckian is over Carey, says referee Mel Kenny. There was 3 Offaly challenges around her. It was very difficult not to overcarry.
That's a very harsh challenge there. I mean, had she taken any more than 4 steps?
Not so sure here.
Very questionable.
Mel Kenny, the referee, on this occasion. I don't think there's a doubt about that free anyway. There certainly was with the first one. And Amy Gavin Mangan takes it quick, but there's going to be a substitution for Leitrim before that free can happen. And it is Laura, it's not Laura O'Dowd coming back on, indeed. It's Adele Kelly from Drumahair that is coming on. And it's Aisling Quinn that has departed for Leitrim. So back in play here, and Leitrim unlucky not to win that. They'd read it, the free, but it hasn't worked out. And it's Mairead Daly now in possession for Offaly. Change of her speed and change of pace from Mairead Daly. Holds onto the ball despite the attentions of Elise Bruin. An easy pass for Amy Gavin Mangan here, and it's Gavin Mangan with it. Hand pass comes to Marie Byrne. Byrne trying to make her way towards goal. Gets the pass away to Aoife Carey. Carey trying to come back onto her stronger right boot. Unable to do so. She's been fouled, says referee Mel Kenny. And a chance now for Offaly to increase their lead to 3 points.
Yeah, an unfortunate free there. Seemed to turn into Claire Owens. A good position for this free taken for Offaly now. Yeah,
and it's going to be Sarah Doyle who's on the field, a regular free taker for Offaly. Well capable of putting this one over, and that's exactly what she's done. So a point for Sarah Doyle, the Ballinamere Durrow club. That's a free, and that puts Offaly into a 3-point lead here. So just under 4 minutes now of the left here.
Not a whole lot of space to be seen on that field if you were looking out on it to see somebody available for a kick out.
All but 3 players inside the 65-metre line of Leitrim. Dawn Hannon and Leah Fox and the Offaly keeper Emer Evans, the only players that weren't in that vicinity. But Amy Gavin Mangan's won it back for Offaly. Kept in play on that far side by Eve Kelly. And indeed hadn't kept it in play. It had stepped out over the sideline. This is the linesman over on that far side. So this is it for Leitrim. 3 minutes remaining, 3 points in it.
And need to move it up, don't they?
Need to move it up quickly here because the time is running out. So Offaly filtering so many players back. They've only Mairead Daly, Ellie McAvoy and Eve Kelly in their forward line inside the Leitrim 65 at this stage. And the ball comes now to Siobhan McCartan. Elise Bruin now on the run with it for Leitrim. Needs to find a pass, does so. Finds her captain Claire Owens down the left hand side here into Roisin McHugh. McHugh with possession here under severe pressure by Marie Byrne, whose tireless efforts in this game. Switch of play now over to that far side, but Nicole Buckley is there for Offaly, met by the challenger Rebecca Rooney, and it's been a foul by Rooney on Nicole Buckley. And Maeve, it's going to be very difficult for Leitrim from here.
Great work there by Buckley, it has to be said, to make that ball.
Especially at this late stage of a game.
A real seminal moment there, I think, you know.
It's Offaly on the attack. Emma Maher has it in midfield, bringing play into Leitrim territory before she goes backwards. And the pass comes. Now it's Sarah Doyle. Recently introduced Sarah Doyle, but has that free to her name. Under pressure here, holding on to possession. That's all Offaly need to do here in the remaining time. The Whistler's 1 minute and 37 seconds left here in Kinnegad. It's been an epic day of ladies football here in the heart of County Westmeath, and it's Offaly now trying to finish on a high here. It's Roisin Ennis. It's a bit of luck here. It's fallen now to Michelle Mann. Michelle Mann with possession for Offaly, goes backwards to her captain Roisin Ennis. Now it's Ellie McAvoy back to Michelle Mann. A point here for Offaly would surely finish it. We're nearly at 1 minute remaining here. Offaly just happy to hold on to possession for the moment. They don't need to do anything outside of that. Aoife Carey decides to go long, didn't need to do it, and Sarah Reynolds has come up with possession for Leitrim. They have a minute to get a goal here that will send us, but they've coughed up possession. Aoife Carey, having made that mistake initially, has made up for it with the interception, and Ellie McAvoy has possession for Offaly, and that was the chance Leitrim needed, but they couldn't get it out of the fence. And Offaly now will just hold on to possession, you'd imagine here. Only Michelle Guckian in the Offaly half here, and it's Offaly through any cue. 30 seconds remaining here in Kinnegad, where the light is fading a bit as well, Maeve. We need this game to finish fairly soon before it gets dark. Offaly still in possession. It's Sarah Doyle. Under pressure is Doyle. Good battle with Siobhan McGuckian, or Siobhan McCartan, I should say. That's McCartan that's got the call there. 7 seconds remaining. Leitrim need to do, and they need to do it quick. But that'll do it. Amy Gavin Mangan intercepts. It's maybe Offaly now that can finish with a flourish. Leitrim have it. Surely time is up. Chance for Carla Le Guin to get the ball away. Time is up on this clock here. It's launched high and it's launched long. It's Michelle Guckian that's there. Guckian has it, leaves it to Roisin McHugh. McHugh now with possession. It's Leah Fox that has it now for Leitrim. There's a foul. So now they need to get something quickly. Michelle Guckian needs to go in around the edge of the square. She's taking it short. Chance for Sarah Reynolds. It's Reynolds that has it. They've got to fashion something. It's Leah Fox. Time surely up here. It's Leah Fox has lost possession on the ground. And Nicole Buckley comes away. That's the full-time whistle. It'll be a Limerick and Offaly final in the Lidl Ladies National League. A Division 4 final. Offaly have come out on top on the 2-16 to 3-19 or 3-10 scoreline. An absolutely sensationally epic contest here, Maeve. It was very hard to see either team lose this, but it's Offaly that has come out on top. Just about did enough.
Yes, and Offaly heading into the National League final. As you said at the start, Offaly were disappointed with coming down from Division 3. Another year in Division 4 for Leitrim, I'm afraid.
Yeah, that's the tail of the tape here in Kinnegad. It will be a Limerick and Offaly final here after two fantastic contests in Westmeath this afternoon in Division 4 of the Lidl Ladies National Football League. Offaly beating Leitrim on a 2-16 to 3-10 scoreline. Join us for more live action soon.